Perry?
And a happy estimated 40th anniversary to Radio from Hell, says Tracy and Bountiful.
Tracy and Bountiful.
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 I never saw that movie.
It was terrible.
I was just reading the synopsis of Dr. Detroit here.
Mm-hmm.
It reads like a terrible movie.
It was terrible. Yeah.
So why do we play the theme song by Devo, Dr. Detroit?
I needed a doctor song, and that was the only one that was in my head.
Why did you need
Yeah.
you couldn't come up with Doctor My Eyes by Jackson
I thought
Browne?
about it, but then I tossed it aside. It's National Call Your Doctor Day,
Oh.
and they say in that, call the doctor.
They do indeed.
So
And it's I looked across the way at you, Carrie, and I could see that the song was also making you happy.
it's a catchy
It
tune.
was making you bounce around a little bit, which is all to the good.
As you know, I love Devo.
Yeah, but Dr. Detroit with Dan Aykroyd,
Terrible.
it really is terrible, huh? I
Yeah.
mean, it sure sounds
Yeah.
terrible, but it's got an all-star cast.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of famous people in there. Yeah.
James Brown is in it.
Yeah.
Blackie Dammit is in it. Whoever Blackie Dammit is.
That's the movie where Dan Aykroyd met Donna Dixon.
Donna Dixon is in it.
And they got married.
Right.
Okay.
Still married.
Yeah. No, they're divorced now.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were still together.
Nope.
After all these years.
Nope. They were married a very long time though.
So he's like a doctor in Detroit? What is the
He pretends to
synopsis?
be a doctor, apparently.
The conceit is that he is a professor at a university who is a doctor
Okay.
of like science and stuff.
Yeah.
And he somehow gets involved with a ring of prostitutes who want to run their own operation, but they can't unless they have a pimp protecting them.
Okay.
For some reason.
And so he adopts this persona of Dr. Detroit.
Wow.
And he has a metal hand.
Oh, that's cool.
Because, I mean, why does he have a metal hand?
I don't know. It's,
mean,
it's intimidating.
Was he born with a metal hand?
I think it was just something that he came up with in his, lab or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dan
Wow.
Aykroyd.
And so he has to protect these girls, and
Dan Aykroyd and Donna Dixon.
Yeah.
They got married after Dr. Detroit shortly. They later starred together in films Twilight Zone the movie, Spies Like Us, and The Couch Trip. Dixon and Aykroyd have 3 daughters, among whom is singer-songwriter Vera Sola, who I've never heard of, and actor-model Bella Aykroyd. The couple announced in April of 2022 that they were separating after 39 years of marriage, but would remain legally married.
Huh.
I'm assuming for tax purposes of some sort.
I don't know. They're Canadian. I don't know.
I think it's probably tax. Oh yeah, yeah. It's so well. They probably pay taxes here.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Donna Dixon. The last time she worked was in 2020, in The Twilight Zone. She was in a movie called The Sweet Blood of Jesus
Really?
in 2014.
Ugh.
Is that funny?
Well, yeah. Don't you think The Sweet Blood of Jesus is funny?
It's spelled D-A.
Duh, yeah.
Duh, sweet blood of Jesus.
I'll look and see what the hell this is. It's a horror film
Hara?
directed by Spike Lee.
Really?
Hence, duh.
Duh.
Gotcha.
Another Devo.
You can see she sits in the top of the greenest tree. She sends out an aroma of undefined love. It drips on down in a mist from above. She's just a girl. She's just a girl. The girl you want.
It's almost always unmistakably Devo, isn't it?
Yep.
I mean, is there? Can you think of a Devo song where you would kind of go, who is that?
Hey, is that Devo?
Is that really Devo?
Oh, no, it's Devo. I don't know. Let me see.
They all have. I mean, because they all just have that sort of that choppy, bouncy beat.
I just remember seeing them at Kilby Block Party last year.
Did they
Was
tear
last
it
year?
up?
They did. Yeah. You know, the fun part about that is just seeing like the multi-generational crowd there. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't think it, but so many people my age know Devo intimately.
Yeah, no, that's Devo.
Yep.
Carrie and I had an experience with Devo
Yeah.
long time ago, which it's faded finally because it was so long ago.
So long ago.
They were to play a Halloween show up at the U, and we were emceeing a costume contest, as I recall. And everything started to go wrong, and Devo wouldn't come out
Until they got paid.
Yeah, was that what they were?
Oh, gotcha.
And then there were people who. This was very, very early on when Carrie and I were first on the show as the modern music people who hated us at first, and they demonstrated it that night. People spit at us and yelled at us and threw things at
No,
us.
you got
Oh, yeah.
spit at?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. by University of Utah students. The class of all of them.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know if they were U students, but it was in the Union ballroom.
So you got an angry Devo on one side and an angry audience on the other. and
Yeah,
you're
they
stuck in the middle of it?
wanted Devo to come out, and they didn't want to have anything to do with us. They just wanted Devo.
And the student union people kept saying, kill for time.
Yeah.
We're trying to get the cash together to pay Devo so they'll come out on stage.
Oh, no.
They wanted to be paid in cash.
Yeah,
How much time did you have to kill?
I don't
A
know.
lot.
I just remember it being a miserable
It
experience.
felt like an hour, but
it was probably 10 minutes. Or something. And if you were there that night, call and tell us
Yeah.
what it was. Somebody probably was listening. Was there?
Or spitting.
Yeah.
Or
If you-
spitting,
If
yeah.
you spat upon us, 877-602-9696.
yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, this man, maybe this one. Oh, no, there it starts to be Devo again.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this is a criticism. It's just, a signature sound.
You should really watch that Devo documentary on Netflix.
Is it still on? Still
Yeah.
there?
It's you don't realize how influential they have been and important they have been to
Yeah.
music. You know?
can see you, and I know what you do. So put your hands on your face and cover up your eyes. Don't look until I signal. Peekaboo! Peekaboo!
It looks like we got some people on the phone who want to talk about spitting on us, so maybe we better
Let's take a break.
Take a
and
break,
Get
yeah.
going.
Wow.
All right. We'll be back after a couple of minutes. We'll officially begin the program and talk to you on the phone with your check-ins. 877-602-9696 is the number. 877-602-9696. You can also text us if you like to do it that way. 33986. You can make a little money on the side.
Okay.
When you were
Supplements. Supplements. That's how you do it. Supplements.
When you were growing up, did you try to make money, have a job like mowing lawns?
Yeah.
Were you ever good at it at all?
No.
No, I never was either.
We tried selling. We sold tomatoes.
Yeah, vegetables. We had this huge vegetable garden,
Yeah.
and so there was more vegetables we could eat. So we'd get a wagon and go around, try
Mm-hmm.
to sell vegetables, but nobody.
I got my paper route.
Oh, I did do that. Mm-hmm. Hated that.
Yeah.
Oh man, I
really hated
Well, you
that.
had to get up early.
Yeah.
Well, no, just on Sundays. The Standard Examiner was an
Yes.
afternoon paper.
Yes.
That
so
was
those.
terrible.
Yeah.
And I worked for my grandfather a lot. But I was just thinking about that because I was reading this article. It's the weirdest side hustles that can make you real money.
Okay, like what?
Supplements.
Pooper scooper.
Oh yeah.
Do you still use the pooper scooper?
I do.
Mr. Pooper scooper.
He comes on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
He must be doing well. He has a very large truck.
And it's full of poop. And yeah,
That's
so,
a job I hate to do.
Yeah,
like
I
that's
hate it, too.
and it's not that expensive, Des. So,
No.
so it's a win-win. It's
Yeah, it's not that expensive.
Yeah.
He comes up and does it. And,
Here's another one.
Yeah.
Baby gear rental.
oh,
So, like if you have a bunch of old baby stuff that your kids have outgrown,
yeah.
you could donate it to the road home, or you could make some money off it. You just rent it out.
like a
like a
jogging
bassinet or a-
stroller. You only need
yeah.
you don't use a jogging stroller all the time
Or a bassinet, or a,
Okay.
you know,
for when they're smaller.
just rent it out until that person no longer needs it, and then say, okay, bring it back, and I'll rent it to somebody else. So that might work out. Friend services.
Like what?
Yeah. What's
Well, there are a lot of lonely people in the world. I will be a friend to you for $150 an hour.
That one's a little weird.
You know, rent a friend. I don't. You know, it's kind of maybe.
I
would
need
be
a
okay.
date for a wedding or
Yeah,
something.
kind of. Or would you just come over and play cards with me for a couple of hours? Or, you know,
I guess it would depend on what you're doing.
sell your underwear.
Nope, I'm out.
Well, I don't want to buy your underwear anywhere.
That's gross and weird.
But that's, you know, it's like you'd sell it to people who want to buy
Yeah, I know
used
why.
underwear.
Yeah.
Sell your hair.
oh
I thought you donate your hair to Locks of Love. That
Gina,
Well,
the point
oh.
of this is to make money on the side. I'm not going to make money on the side donating it. This, I don't know about this one. Line standing.
Yeah, okay, I'll keep your place in line.
I'll keep your place in line. You pay me.
I don't remember the last time I stood in a line for a long time. I don't know. Virtual juror. So apparently, law firms do a lot of mock trials.
Oh, I see.
You know,
Practice.
to get clients ready,
Yeah.
and they
That
they
might
actually
be kind of interesting to do.
yeah. And
Sure.
apparently they hire
Especially if it's
jurors,
zoomed in.
and you can do it. Yeah, you can do it at home.
Okay, that's the first one you've said that I'm sort of interested in.
Well, how about this one though? Sell your poop.
No, oh, this is for like
Companies need
Yeah.
human
Oh, I-
feces for a wide variety of research purposes, and they're willing to pay for it, as much as $500 per donation. Or, I guess you you can get on it as a regular basis, and they'll just
Subscription?
$1,500. You can make $1,500 a month.
Oh, here's somebody who has paid someone to stand in line for Red Butte concerts.
You know what? Red Butte was the first thing I thought of, because the thing about Red Butte is if you want a good spot, you have to get there early, and it's usually really hot.
Yeah.
Standing in line there, and okay.
Well, okay.
So that's just some ideas if you want to make a little money on the side. Fortunately, the three of us are rolling in cash, so
Yeah.
we don't need to do that.
Although Radio from Hell brand turmeric, we're selling turmeric.
It's good for you.
Good for you. Trust us, it's good for you. What does it do? What do you need it to do?
Makes you healthy.
Whatever you need it to do.
Yeah. Just makes you healthy.
Well, I'm tired all the time.
Yeah.
It'll take care of that. All right, 6:19. Let's get this over with.
Yeah, let's 40 years. Let's get this over with. 40 years. All right, we'll officially begin the program, and then we'll go to you on the telephone, 877-602-9696, or texting is 33986. Let's see, the moon, 38.5% of full. It is a waning crescent moon. The moon will set today at 2:53 p.m. Today being Tuesday. It's the 9th day of June. The approximate date of the 40-year anniversary of Radio from Hell. This is the year 2026. It's National Donald Duck Day.
Oh.
First screen appearance in the Silly Symphony short, The Wise Little Hen. And Donald Duck won an Oscar, you know.
Oh, he did.
He did, for Der Fuhrer's Face, a short cartoon
yes.
with Hitler in it. It's National Pet Wedding Week.
Pet wedding?
Yes. Observed during the second week of June, this is the time when pets get to experience the joys of a wedding ceremony.
I'd go to a pet wedding.
I think you should have one.
I'd get wasted
But,
at
you know-
a pet wedding.
Yeah.
Sure.
But there's a lot of problems in this world, but it's Forklift Safety Day. So, so make sure you're safe with your forklift. International Dark and Stormy Day. And it's Love Your Burial Ground Week.
Oh.
Your cemetery. Just, take a little care
okay.
with your cemetery, or,
Yeah.
maybe stop by and clean things up around the headstone of one of your relatives or whatever.
Sure.
This is an all-new edition of the show that's been removed from the list of Christian morning shows.
Oh, my.
It's Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Kerry Jackson right over there. I'm Bill Allred. Gina Barberi is another Lord of Morning Radio. However, she's not here. It's sort of significant, isn't it, in a way, that she's not here on the day we celebrate the 40th anniversary of Radio from Hell.
It was her choice.
Nick Davis is filling in. Thank you. Nick's your buddy. Nick's your pal. Katie for short is our excellent producer who's just been working her ass off the last few days, harder than ever. Dawson is here helping out. And there's the dog not working his ass off at all. Vax is sleeping. And Lakai here somewhere in the
I
back?
believe so, yes.
Yeah,
All right.
she is.
I did not see her, but I believe she is.
All right, now we go to check-ins.
All right, so let's begin with Adam.
Good morning, Adam.
Good morning. Thanks for letting me listen. Geek Show says hey.
Hey.
And Nick, don't set the bar too high for Gina's return.
Oh, I don't think I can
No.
do that. What you got for us?
So this morning you were talking about the movie Doc Hollywood, and you said
No.
there's
No.
an actor
No,
in
we
it
weren't.
named
No, we weren't.
No, we weren't.
We're talking about the movie Dr. Detroit.
Dr. Detroit. That's right. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You were talking about an actor in it named Blackie Dammit.
Yeah.
Blackie Dammit's real name is John Kiedis, and he's the dad of Anthony Kiedis of the Chili Peppers.
Really?
Well, I'll be damned. Go to hell.
Well,
And
That's amazing. How do you? Is that just some little tidbit of knowledge you had stuck away there?
Anthony talks about it in his book, Scar Tissue.
oh.
It's
And Anthony actually acted under the name Cole Dammit when he was a teenager.
cold, damn it.
After school specials.
That's a great name.
That is
Damn it.
Blackie,
Yeah.
damn it, and cold, damn it.
I like
Damn.
that.
Well,
Yep.
thank you, Adam.
Thank you, Adam.
You have contributed mightily to
problem.
our program today.
All right.
Have a great day.
Yeah. The Doc Hollywood questions will come later with Beat Nick because it's Michael J. Fox's birthday.
Ah.
Mark is here.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, guys. How are you doing?
Good. What's up?
Well, you were reminding me of an event I went to about 40 years ago up at the student ballroom at the University of Utah when you mentioned Devo. I'm like, I think I was there, and it was more than 10 minutes. We probably waited an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's probably true. And
It was a long one. And
Nope.
Go ahead.
fine. Keep going.
No. It seemed that they told us that they got stuck at the airport or something like that. They were probably trying to find a delay to keep us there. It was a crowded room.
That was a lie. They were trying to find a way to get cash at that time of night for the band because the band refused to go on stage unless they got paid in cash.
And do you recall how
That is funny.
do you recall the crowd being exceptionally mean to us?
Yes, and it was, the problem is it was crowded. I mean, we were like
Oh, yeah.
sardines packed in a can, and there was standing room only, and it was tight and hot.
It's no excuse for
miserable.
spitting on a fellow human being.
I remember that so well.
All right.
I'm glad you guys brought that up. That was actually a fun memory.
Well,
Yeah,
good.
for
I'm glad
you.
it was for you.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
That's true. All right, thanks, guys. You bet.
Let's go to Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi, how are you folks?
Well, just fine. What's up with you today?
I heard your Facebook reel yesterday about Governor Cox
Hang on.
calling June.
Yeah. Hang on for a second. Are you in Montana right now?
I am.
Okay, I just want to clear that up. Okay, so yeah, we're talking about Governor Cox. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that there's some behind the scenes shenanigans going on. I've never been like you, Bill, I was somewhat a fan of Governor Cox till 2020, but I think what's happened is Governor Cox got caught underhandedly. Remember when Phil Lyman accused him of miscounting the votes? And I watched some videos about this.
Yeah.
I think it's true that he did, and he got caught, and so Governor Cox is backpedaling on whatever he promised. I think he knows that he's in deep crap, and so I think he's trying to kiss up to people.
Facebook says it's true.
Wouldn't they just bring that evidence up and throw him out if that was the case?
Yeah, no, I don't. I see. Here's one of the big reasons I don't hold to that theory, and I know what you're trying to say, but is that Phil Lyman is a
Yeah, you can't trust Phil Lyman.
He's a liar and a cheat, and
Yeah.
I like Phil Lyman.
No, he's a dirty dealer.
He's terrible.
Yeah,
he is a terrible.
Not
person.
a good person.
Well, I disagree with you there. I've interviewed him on a podcast.
Also, I've been in several debates with Phil, and I do not.
No, he's underhanded.
The first I'll tell you though, honestly, the first time I met Phil, he was actually very nice and was really good to talk to. But he's also he's righter than right wing.
Yeah, he's two-faced.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for checking in with us, and thanks for listening up in Montana. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Kevin. Nope.
Well, there you go.
You got mad and went away.
Well, if they don't like Phil Lyman,
Facebook says it's true.
Yeah.
no,
I don't know. I watched a couple of videos.
That's. I mean, there's that theory doesn't hold water either
No.
because if he was manipulating the vote,
Yeah.
he
And
he's
here's
in.
and here's
And
the
he couldn't
thing.
do that.
Here's the thing about the right wing. Their feelings they think are evidence. It's not evidence. Just because you feel that something might have
it
happened.
seems like something might be fishy here.
Yeah, it's the same thing with this California election going on right now. They feel like something bad went down, but they can't prove it.
Right.
It's yeah.
All right. Let's see. Medic Jack from Eagle Mountain, Utah's Florida. Congratulations on the beginning, your 41st year. Thanks for letting me listen to the first 40. Bus driver Troy checking in. Sketchy Blake of Ogden checking in. Patrick, the friendly neighborhood middle school teacher, checking in. I'm calling my doctor today. Mixer driver Shane checking in from the Provo airport. Zane in Dallas checking in. Happy 40th. Been listening for 30 years. Mill Creek Coffee. Hi, Junior Lord Nick. Salem Steve checking in. Thanks, Carrie. Devo was a great selection.
I think Nick is a demi-lord.
Yeah.
You guys can fight about it. I'm just here.
Max Power. Adam the Electrician checking in. I kind of want the Spurs to win the finals.
They won. They won last night.
Did they?
Yeah, and the crowd was less than was less than kind to Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Dumb movie, but Devo is the best. I've seen them twice in the last 2 years. Still great. Jamaica John checking in. Happy 40th birthday. You never sounded or looked better. Thanks for all the years. I attended that show. I was at that show with you.
The Devo show.
Yeah. Chef Roy checking in. I can honestly say I wasn't there, and I didn't spit on you guys.
Well, thank you.
That's good.
The Wizard of Ogden checking in. Mike in Nashville. Morning Lords and Nick. Kira and Andy checking in. We saw Devo at a small theater in Tucson about 12 years ago. Fun show. Toward the end of the show, they threw dozens of rubber bouncy balls into the audience.
Or just let us know.
No. Yeah. Johnny B checking in, enjoying a listen as I get ready for another lumbar puncture this morning. Doesn't that sound fun?
Mm-mm.
Katie in San Pete County. Meshach of Erda. Oh, it's Meshach's birthday today.
Hey, happy birthday!
Happy birthday,
I hope
Meshach.
I hope you find a job.
Yeah. Calvin from the Dell checking in. Sleepless in Sandy. Let's see. Brady checking in. Dr. Neal. Don't call me, please. I don't care what day it is. Tim the Tree Guy. Dave of Westbrook. Lots of people here, so let's get going.
Let's do it. Traffic. That is very much getting going, as I am seeing nothing but green out there across the valley. But that's what UDOT is reporting, and as we all know, UDOT's website is a liar sometimes. So if you are seeing any traffic, why don't you let me know about it? 33986 is the text line where you can do so.
All right, we will take a break. We will be back after some messages and a song with Big Boy News. And Frank Christ presents the Dead Celebrity Game. Stand by for that.
Things that must go on the radio. From Hell Show.
Things that are bugging you. Friends of the program, dear friends of the program, we want to help. So if things are bothering you, please don't just suffer in silence. Get it off your chest by sending them to us. Send your things that must go, the things that are bugging you, to radiofromhell@x96.com/live. And if we read one of yours on the air, maybe that thing will disappear from your life, but at least you'll have the satisfaction of, knowing that you've been able to air your grievances. You want to start first, Gina?
Sure. Let's see. We've got this from Colette. Lords of Morning Radio, thanks for letting me listen. My thing that must go is trending searches when you open Google on your phone. I've tried to follow the instructions on how to get rid of them to no avail. Help! I have an Android. I do too, Colette. Let's see. This from Beth. Things that must go book edition. Long hold times at the library. All the holds I have from the library become available at the same time. An unfinished series must go. Wasting my reading time on a book I don't enjoy but insist on finishing because it's part of a series and everyone else likes it and it's for book club or because I have to know the end of the story.
Sounds like homework to me.
You can quit. It's okay. I have quit books before. I have said, you know what? I'm not finishing this. It's okay.
I'm like the one I'm reading now. God, it's dense. It's really hard. I almost want to say I'm not going to do it anymore.
Let's see. These from Tony. The dope who wanted to get help having a Barbie party. She couldn't decide on a plan, where to host it, what materials to get. She didn't even think about trying to contribute money. Bless her heart as she tries to find her Ken. Also, the airline passenger that just dropped sunflower seed shells onto the floor instead of using a bag. It's bad enough flight crews are understaffed, causing delays and headaches. They don't need to spend time cleaning up unnecessary messes. When the crab rangoon has less than 5% crab and the rest is a salty cheese, even sweet and sour sauce does not make it taste better.
I just like hearing crab rangoon.
I'm Crab Rangoon. Attorney General Sean Reyes, or Turd Ferguson, as I like to call him, wanting to persecute women from Utah, going to get an abortion in a legal state, even when interstate travel is a federal right.
Yep.
And finally, use of Makeba by Jane being the top choice of song for dancing people on social media. It's overplayed. Choose something else. If I say those words and you don't know what it is, you know that song. It's.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, it's way overused.
All right.
Carrie?
Okay. First from the foot of Mount Doom. Having something heavy delivered to your house that you didn't order,
Right.
and then you're too lazy to move it into the garage. It's just sitting there by the front door. I
You're
guess
hoping somebody will steal it?
Well, I was just wondering if this Sullivan fellow would come and claim it, but
But no.
no. I found out it's a canopy, though.
Oh, you could use that.
I could.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Open it up.
Or I could give it to the station. Anyway. Things that must go. This one from Mike. Cell phone vendors who want to sell you a cell phone as soon as you walk into the big box store. Am I the only person who thinks this is annoying? This one from Melanie. Episode 3, Season 6 of Better Call Saul must go. Great television, but my heart will never heal. Yes, I'm way behind. Gum spitters must go. Ever try to get gum off of an 85-pound Siberian Husky's paws? Seriously, if you simply can't chew gum until you reach a receptacle, swallow that stuff. Lastly, the GOP and their constituents' resistance to move on from he who shall not be named. What the hell is wrong with you people? This one from my name is Kyle. Here are the things that must go. People running, walking, or doing other activities on the hot sidewalk or street with their dogs during the middle of the day. Also dog-related, I was at a movie theater the other day. The lady who had her service dog was not acting or behaving like a service dog. It was barking, eating popcorn off the floor, and looked very nervous around the many people that were in the movie theater. I'm all about service dogs and their wonderful abilities to help people, but generally they are better trained. I feel that someone was taking advantage of the system by putting a service dog outfit on their dog so they could take it to the movie theater with them. I could be wrong. That's just my perception. Lastly, when all the cars pull over for a fire truck or paramedic with his lights on, after they have passed people who proceed to speed from the side of the road so that they can jump the line in the traffic.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for all you do, Kyle.
That it? I got a couple of my own, and it has to do with spam. Spam texting. I'm being spammed, getting texts from spammers or something. It'll like I got a text yesterday that said, "Hello, good looking. How are you today?" I have no idea the
That's
number.
not spam. They're trying to.
That's phishing.
Yeah, they're
Phishing.
phishing.
Yeah,
they
they're
want you
phishing.
to. If you answer that,
I
then
didn't
you're
because I had no idea.
Yeah.
And here's one in my email. Dear Bill, you've received a voicemail from FI blank 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 at x96.com in your call contact book. Listen to this recording.
No, don't click on that.
I don't have this any kind of a service
Don't click
that would
on that.
I don't have any kind of a service that would provide me.
Delete.
I will. It's just bugging the hell out of me. Let's see. This one is from. Let's see. It doesn't say I can use the name, so I won't. Stepping on an earring sticking straight up from the carpet.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
Yowza! It says. This one from. There it is. This one says. I have a thing that must go. Cyclists that ride on the stripe of the bike lane instead of riding in the actual bike lane. So you still have to swerve to get around them. Well, that's pretty stupid. They gave you a whole lane. Use it. That's from Johnny B's girlfriend. And this one says, things that must go from a night walking, day sleeping, graveyard working night employee. Number 1, people not knowing what a graveyard shift means. Number 2, flip days. Number 3, being tired all the time. Number 4, that special moment in time when the words yesterday, today, and tomorrow cease all meaning and congeal into one glutinous goo.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep.
Number 5, trying to write an email without using the on Sundays.
Now, it is time for some big boy news and opinioendo. Right after that, it's Frank Christ Presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. We'll give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities, they're just fine. One of them is dead. If you pick the dead one correctly, you will win.
Tickets to see Dungeons and Dragons in concert with the Utah Symphony. They are basically doing a whole concert with the movie playing behind it, June 19th and the 20th over at Abravanel Hall.
All right, if you're a fan of Dungeons and Dragons, this is just for you. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to get those tickets. And all you got to do is play Frank Christ Presents. Right after this, big boy news and opinioendo brought to you by
40 years of broadcasting entertainment from you guys.
What? That's a sponsor?
Did
we pay for that?
We didn't.
We paid to praise ourselves?
We didn't want to step on your guys' toes, so we left this open for you.
Oh.
And always remember, please don't ever forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Alice Cooper guitarist and solo artist Nita Strauss has given birth to her first child with husband Josh Villalta. The couple welcomed Maxwell James Villalta on May 28th, 7 pounds, 6 ounces. Strauss shared her joy with People magazine, saying, we're in the full-on newborn trenches, exhausted, running on fumes, figuring out a new parenthood as we go, and it's still the most fulfilling and incredible time of our lives. The couple listened to Metallica's Nothing Else Matters during labor preparation. Villalta explained, as we prepared to meet our son, the song seemed to capture exactly how we felt that day. Nothing else mattered except the love we shared and the new life we were about to welcome into the world. Ms. Strauss is taking maternity leave from Alice Cooper's band. Guitarist Anna Cara will substitute on the 2026 tour. Isn't that sweet?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's what that song is about. But
well, a U.S. Army Apache helicopter went down near the Strait of Hormuz on Monday, yesterday, and the 2 crew members were safely rescued, according to 2 people briefed on the incident. Not immediately clear whether the Apache was shot down by Iranian fire, experienced mechanical failure, or encountered some other problem, said one of the people who spoke on condition of anonymity. Said the incident was under investigation. It occurred after days in which hostilities in the region escalated and then ebbed as Israel and Iran continued to military strikes, exchanging them before stepping back, the latest example of the tenuous nature of the ceasefire. Donald Trump told reporters early Tuesday that the crew members were fine. He did not provide further details, saying that a report on the incident would be issued soon. Well, let's see now. It's been more than 2 months since Donald Trump announced a ceasefire with Iran, saying at the time that the 2 sides were close to a deal. Trump said on social media back on April 7th that we're very far along, but we need 2 weeks for the agreement to be finalized and consummated. He concluded by saying that it's an honor to have this long-term problem close to resolution. There was no resolution, of course.
No.
But Trump has nonetheless spent the last 2 months since then continuing to suggest that a deal was right around the corner, and he's been telling us that a lot, including the period before the ceasefire. He's done it at least 37 times. That's the number of times he has said directly in social media posts, public appearances, and phone calls with the media that a deal was just right there, or he claimed that Iran was desperate to cut one. There is no indication that that's any more true today than it was back on April 7th. But Trump keeps saying it, either because he's delusional or he's trying to claim the financial markets, or calm the financial markets, rather, or thinking that he can will it into existence.
Why not both?
But it's exactly not a claim people should take seriously at all. I think we may be there a lot longer than
authoritarian rule.
Trump was booed loudly by fans inside Madison Square Garden when he was shown on video screens during the national anthem prior to Game 3 of the NBA Finals on Monday night. Trump was shown for several seconds giving a military salute The boos ended when the U.S. flag followed him on the screens, and fans cheered when New York Knicks players were shown. Mentions of the San Antonio Spurs, of course, also elicited loud boos. Trump watching from Knicks owner James Dolan's suite, along with his granddaughter Kai, personal advisor Boris Epstein, and cabinet secretaries Lee Zeldin, Sean Duffy, and Doug Burgum. Trump's
they all sat and watched him sleep through the game.
Then he had a nice snooze during the game. Let's see. This is former Box Elder County judge who pleaded guilty earlier to multiple sex crimes committed when he was entrusted to oversee justice from the bench was sentenced to 3 prison terms, 0 to 5 years, covering all of the charges against him. Kevin Christensen is the former judge. He appeared at his sentencing hearing on Monday, over 2 months after he accepted a plea deal to 1 charge of enticing a minor using the internet and 2 charges of dealing in materials harmful to a minor. The prison sentence handed down was one that delighted even the former judge's family. I don't know how really to put this into words, but I feel like we've got some type of justice today, said Christensen's adopted daughter, Kenzie. While speaking at the hearing, Christensen appeared to be weeping as he spoke to Judge Catherine Conklin, saying, "I really messed up." Yeah. "I've had a lot of time to reflect and think about the things I've done and the pain and damage I've caused. The sorrow I feel is truly beyond words. It's not me feeling sorry for myself. It's feeling sorry for those I've hurt and betrayed, the victims and the potential victims."
He's sorry.
He was nabbed because he was online and he believed he was talking to a 13-year-old girl, but then they found other materials in his possession.
What an idiot.
Yeah. Well, this has really got me going. No one in the state might be better suited to speak on the Department of Defense's and I disagree with that statement. Let me read it again.
Yeah.
No one in the state might be better suited to speak on the Department of Defense's short-lived decision to exclude the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints from the list of Christian religions than former Utah Congressman Chris Stewart. I don't think Chris Stewart's qualified to speak about anything.
No.
A member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, Stewart served in the U.S. Air Force for over a decade, flying jets and the B-1 bomber before being elected to Congress in 2012. So when Stewart first heard of the classification issue over the weekend, he was offended. Military is pretty deep in our family DNA, and at the same time, we're very faithful to my faith in the Church of Jesus Christ, explained Stewart. That's why this thing the Pentagon did was deeply offensive to me and an arrogant thing to do, such a misstep. Well, on Monday, after a tremendous amount of backlash from current political leaders in Utah, the Pentagon reorganized the religions by denomination and removed the Christian category. So they had whittled down all the number of religions they would recognize in the military, from like 300 to 30 or whatever it was. And then they classified them as Christian or non-Christian. And the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints was classified by Pete Hegseth and the Department of Defense as non-Christian, which understandably upset people who are members of that religion.
Of course.
It's a Christian religion. But Pete Hegseth has different ideas about that sort of thing because he has, as Kerry likes to point out, he's a Christian nationalist.
Yes.
So now the Pentagon reorganized the religions, and then they said, okay, well, what we're going to do here, we're going to just say, no, we won't say Christian about any of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just remove that.
Which is the funniest outcome.
And people like Chris Stewart think, oh, that's great, that's wonderful. Overlooking the fact that it was done in the first place,
Exactly.
that it was an intentional act, and that Pete Hegseth still doesn't think that the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is a Christian religion.
Well, that and the discrimination against many other faiths that weren't a part of that as well.
Yeah.
They think, we're mad because they're coming after us specifically. It's like, no, if you believe in religious freedom, this should be open to everybody, not just you guys.
Just don't go, oh, thank goodness they did this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just remember, they made that decision.
Yeah. It's such a junior high tactic of let's not label it at all.
And they haven't changed their minds. They still don't think that
Of
Mormons
course.
are Christian.
Yeah.
High school
Yeah.
may have to revive a retro beauty accessory, the compact mirror, after the school removed, this is Kearns High School, all mirrors from its restrooms about a month ago. Students at Kearns High School no longer have any mirrors in the restrooms.
Why is that?
It's an effort to dissuade students from lingering in the restroom and running late for class.
They're too caught up in their own.
Well, if you've ever seen kids at Kearns High School, you know they are so good looking that once they catch sight of themselves in the mirror, they can't turn away.
Right.
They are damned handsome boys and girls, and they go to the restroom and they got to get to class and they look at the mirror, they go, oh my God, look at how handsome I am. What? Oh, let's see. Oh, this is okay. We got to wrap it up. Duncan Hines has officially introduced a new seasonal offering in its Baking with Dolly collection. Star Spangled Sugar Cookie Mix.
Ooh.
Wow.
Dolly Parton's Star Spangled Sugar Cookie Mix.
There we go.
Dolly has given us several treats before, from the holiday sugar cookie kits, pumpkin spice cookie mix. Well, these are don't those look
I love Duncan Hines.
that's a terrible caricature of Dolly Parton.
Got to get it for our coworker Shay.
Duncan
She loves
Hines is good,
Dolly
though.
Parton.
She does?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Loves Dolly Parton.
All right, that's it. Sports, weather,
Sports,
traffic.
weather, traffic.
Sports, well, as you kind of hit on, the San Antonio Spurs won their first game of the NBA Finals last night with a final score of 115 to 111, still with the Knicks leading the series 2-1. Some are saying it was the bad luck of Trump visiting Madison Square Garden that caused the Knicks to lose the game, but the game 4 will be taking place Wednesday also at Madison Square Garden. Taking a peek at the weather, we are currently looking at a high of 76 today with a slight chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms later today. Tomorrow it's going to get sunny with a high of 78 and similar weather on Thursday. Taking a peek at the traffic, I am hitting the refresh button to make sure I am giving you the most up-to-date reporting about the tires hitting the roads out there.
And are you?
Let me hit it again, since you asked.
Yes?
It is nothing but green across the board. Absolutely no traffic that I'm seeing, but you are out there seeing something different outside of a computer screen. So if you have any traffic to report, 33986 is the text line where you can do so. That is your traffic.
Well, good morning, Frank.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Frank Christ, the Grim Reaper, the Reaper of celebrity souls, has joined us here in the studio.
How are you feeling?
I'm fine. I'm just fine, Frank.
This big 40th anniversary of yours.
Fine. I'm just fine, I think. And Frank is here. So if you don't know, Frank is a Grim Reaper, the traditional-looking Grim Reaper, the skeletal figure with a robe and a scythe. Little update, though. Usually Grim Reapers go around and reap souls on their horses. Frank has an electric scooter.
I don't care for horses.
They're kind of persnickety, aren't they?
They can be, yes.
Is there a story behind that, or is that just personal
Well,
preference?
it involves my childhood.
Oh, all right. Frank has been tasked by the powers that be, wherever they are, reaping the souls of celebrities. And it's a curse because Frank loves them.
I love our precious celebrities. Everything they say and do is right, except for Kevin Sorbo.
And now Frank joins us to play the game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
He brings into the studio a list of 4 actors, and 3 of the actors on that list are...
they're just fine.
But one of them, one of these actors has taken up residence in the boneyard. And it is the contestant's job to figure out who the dead celebrity is. And who do we have?
Paige is here.
Paige, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just fine.
That's good, Paige. Now, Paige, if you identify the dead celebrity on this list, you will win what, Nick?
Tickets to see Dungeons & Dragons in concert. The Utah Symphony presents Dungeons & Dragons in concert, performing the score to Dungeons & Dragons, Honor Among Thieves. That is going to be playing live alongside the film June 19th and the 20th at Abravanel Hall.
All right. You ready to go, Paige?
I am.
Okay, because it's Love Your Burial Ground week, Frank has given me a list of actors in movies that feature or are set in cemeteries or graveyards. Well, you spend a lot of time there, don't you, Frank?
It's one of the workplaces.
Yeah. All right, here are the celebrities. You tell me which one is pushing up Daisy's page. Number 1, Paul Williams, a noted songwriter. He wrote such hits as Old Fashioned Love Song and The Carpenters' We've Only Just Begun and Rainy Days and Mondays. He also wrote the Oscar-nominated song Rainbow Connection from the Muppet movie, and he's also done a fair amount of acting. He was in Smokey and the Bandit and Battle for the Planet of the Apes, among them.
Oh, yes.
And Paul Williams' Boneyard movie, The Loved One, which is a really dark satirical comedy mocking the eccentricities of the American funeral industry, and it is set largely in a big, opulent Hollywood-style cemetery. Number 1, Paul Williams. Number 2, Annabeth Gish. Her film roles include some of those movies, Shag, Hiding Out, Mystic Pizza, SLC Punk, and The Last Supper. On TV, she had recurring roles in The X-Files, West Wing, and Halt and Catch Fire. Her Boneyard movie, her cemetery movie, Double Jeopardy, a tense thriller sequence featuring the protagonist being locked inside a coffin and left in an historic above-ground mausoleum in New Orleans. Number 2, Annabeth Gish. Number 3, Dominique Dunne. She made her on-screen debut with the television film Diary of a Teenage Hitchhiker, and she had a recurring role on the series Family. Her film career then picked up with the blockbuster horror film Poltergeist, and after that she headlined in the Western film The Shadow Riders, and her Boneyard movie, of course, Poltergeist. The central conflict revolving around a family's home built directly over an old cemetery. Number 3, Dominique Dunne. And finally, number 4, Embeth Davids. She appeared in movies like Schindler's List, Matilda, Bridget Jones' Diary, Mansfield Park, Bicentennial Man. She was on TV, too, in Grey's Anatomy, Mad Men, Californication. Her Boneyard movie, Army of Darkness. Ash must travel to a haunted, fog-drenched graveyard to retrieve the Necronomicon. Number 4, Embeth Davids. One of those actors is dead, Paige. Which one?
I'm going to go with the Poltergeist curse and go for number 3.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. Sad ending for poor Dominique Dunne.
The Poltergeist curse.
Yeah, she was only 22 when she died, and she was murdered in 1982.
Tragedy.
Yes, it was. All right, Paige, congratulations. That tragedy has turned into tickets for you.
All right, sad, but okay.
All right, hang on. We make no. Excuse me, Frank, in saying this. We make no bones about this.
Oh.
It's a macabre game. It really is.
Yes, it is.
All right, hang on, Paige, and Katie will tell you how to get your tickets.
I have to go check on some celebrities.
Like
who?
Dick Vitale.
Oh, really? Is he still?
He's 87
I
today.
thought Dick had.
Still with us.
Oh, good.
Aaron Sorkin is 65. We'll do a walk down the hallway talking scene later.
Yeah.
Michael J. Fox is 65. I'll be taking him at 88 miles an hour, all right? Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye, Frank.
So long, Frank.
Still no issues out there on the road, but you got the peepers while you're driving. I'm just peeping this computer screen. 33986 is the text line where you can send in your own traffic reports and manage your traffic.
KXRK Provo, we will take a break. We will be back after these messages. We got Boner of the Day coming up. Hello, yeah, what? Beat Gina, the Donut Critic, all kinds of stuff happening today, so stand by. ranlife.com/X96.
If you want to get into a home, and Nick's just done that recently, it's so you know what, we can make the monthly payment on a mortgage. But what about that down payment? That's really stops a lot of people. The down payment, the closing costs, they can't get that together. But Ran Life, local mortgage company, I've worked with them myself. They can help you with that. They can make home ownership more affordable with their down payment assistance program. Ran Life helps cover upfront costs like the down payment or the closing costs, and that means you can get into your home sooner and easier. They offer a couple of assistance options designed to fit different financial situations. You can choose what works best for you, or Ran Life can guide you and help you pick which one is best for you. So all you need to do is just chat with them. Just give them a call, or do this. Go to ranlife.com/X96.
Did you know you
Radio
could...
Pup finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
Now, I saw this story today, and
Is that the one I was going to mention
Yeah.
earlier?
the headline is, creator of the Labradoodle calls it Frankenstein's monster.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. This was my dog. His name was Tippy.
Now, I know a Labradoodle.
I know several.
That is a lovely dog.
I know several Labradoodles.
Okay.
Or golden doodles. That's another kind
Yeah.
of doodle, but this
Oh,
is
maybe this is a golden doodle, I know.
this is the Labradoodle specifically. I'll read you this. An Australian man who created the world's first Labradoodle says he regrets creating the popular hybrid breed, claiming in a recent interview that the majority of the dogs are, quote, either crazy or have hereditary problems. Wally Conran bred the first Labradoodle, a cross between a poodle and a Labrador retriever, in 1989 for a blind woman who couldn't have a guide dog because her husband was allergic to the dog hair.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Fast forward 3 decades, which I didn't realize they'd been around that long, but the Labradoodle's become one of the most popular mixed breed dogs in the world, a fact that doesn't sit so well with the man who made them. I opened Pandora's box and released the Frankenstein's monster, said Conran. He fears people are overbreeding the dog, creating versions of their own, including Groodles.
What's that?
Well, this says golden retrievers and poodles. I always thought that was a
I thought that's
golden
a
doodle.
Golden doodle.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's Groodle. Golden doodle sounds better, but
Spoodles.
Spaniel poodle.
Spaniel poodle.
Spoodles.
I find the biggest majority are crazy or have hereditary problems. I have met some damn nice Labradoodles, but they're few and far between. He spent 3 years trialing more than 30 poodles as guide dogs because their hair was hypoallergenic, but they didn't have the right temperament. They're damn cute dogs.
They are.
So
I wish they would do one that tastes like cotton candy.
But they're everywhere. They are.
Well, and apparently we haven't known that they're crazy.
Yeah.
Well, the one I know, I don't know him well, but it belongs to Luba and Dome. His name is Leo because he
Now,
looks
is
like a lion.
Is he? So I think he's a golden doodle.
Maybe so. He's got floppy ears. I'm looking at pictures here. I don't know. They look sort of the same to me. But he's got that curly hair though.
Well, that's the poodle. That's the oodle part of it.
The oodle.
That's why they do it. Is they don't shed, and usually poodles are good for people.
I don't remember which one he is, but he's a very nice dog.
But I want to say on the record that I don't go for the doodle.
No doodle?
No,
You don't like the
have
doodles?
I have a golden retriever. I have the old school dog. I don't cotton to the mixing of oodles and doodles.
Are you a racist?
No,
You're a
I'm
racist. This is misogynist. You're a misogynist. That's what you are. You don't believe in mixing of the races.
I'm a goldist.
Hannah says Labradoodles are so hyper they chew on everything. My friend's Labradoodle chewed up a medical pill bottle, and their cat ate the pills and died.
Now
See, they are crazy.
Now this Labradoodle, I guess he is Leo. He does like to chew stuff, but they have plenty of chew toys there for him, and he's very well behaved.
Ooh, I had a golden doodle, and it had a lot of health issues. I had to put it down in the end. So sad.
And I think part of the problem is they're overbreeding them now because they're super and you can get the minis.
Oh, see, now that's more my
The mini.
yeah.
Lab.
I like little dogs.
Yeah.
Playing God though.
Yep.
All right, 7:03 right now.
John in Riverton says, "Are you guys doing anything to celebrate your big 40th anniversary
In Riverton?
In Riverton?
In Riverton.
I guess we are.
Riverton.
We have a cake here.
Oh, my.
Well,
let's remember who your producer is and how much I like to go all out. I mean, have you seen your studio?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at
So it's all kinds of stuff.
I hope you enjoy it. Well, I went looking for a really cool cake topper, and let me tell you, it's hard to find. When it comes to finding one that's really fun and fitting, that doesn't say happy birthday like everything else does, how about a 39 plus 1?
So you've got 39 plus, and then it's,
But
it's
instead-
flipping the bird.
Oh, I see.
Oh, you can't see it very well.
Wow.
There you go.
That's a
Kinda.
good looking cake.
So, it's early in the morning. All of us love eating cake early in the morning, but I also selfishly decided to buy my favorite cake, my personal favorite cake,
Which is?
tiramisu.
Oh, nice.
So, happy anniversary, Radio from Hell.
Oh, thank you, Katie.
I appreciate you guys and all you've done and helped me out with for the last few years. But yeah, I 3D printed this cake topper last night because there was no other good ones.
Now, where do you buy a cake like that?
This is from Harmon's.
Okay.
Love Harmon's. They're
That'll be
great.
good.
And it has some nice little chocolate curls around the edge.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's very elegant. I also know that there's something else happening later, so I wasn't trying to do extra sweets upon extra sweets because we also have the Donut Critic today.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We got the Donut Critic at 8:45,
Look.
and then at 10.
We're loading you up on sugar today. That's the
Yeah,
plan.
there's some breakfast and
cake.
more cake.
Yeah.
Out in the
it's-
cantina.
It's a gathering in the cantina, and I don't know why. Why do I feel awkward about this?
Because Gina's not here.
Yeah.
It's because it was company-wide memo. We're going to have breakfast and a cake in the cantina. Celebrate 40 years of Radio from Hell. Everybody, please join us. And you feel awkward, Carrie, because there won't be very many people there.
You don't think? No?
No, the radio people never say no to free food.
Yeah,
I was going to say.
that's a thing. So, Bill, here's a knife.
Yeah.
You got to cut the cake,
You gotta
Bill.
cut the cake.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I should do it.
Why?
You should.
I
if
cut the
you can do
cake
it-
last year. Damn it!
You can do it right. You
No,
do it the right
No.
way.
Just put the knife in it. Then
There you go. Do something. Come on, Bill. Come on.
there you go.
There you go.
You're
Look
a
at you
big
go.
slice.
Look at you go.
And you ruined it.
Yeah. Yep, I did.
But I did this last year. Now it's not fully customized because, I do this because I always wanted to because I liked seeing it done on air, and then I was told that they bought you guys a cake. And it's gonna kind of upstand my cake, so I'm gonna get a cake that I enjoy and
Good for
will
you.
take
Good.
home when I want to.
Yeah, just give me that little tiny
You
piece
just this tiny little piece,
that I started
Okay.
to cut there.
just a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll take a little because I want to try a Harmon's tiramisu.
I'm gonna
They
tell you
always-
right now, if you've never had it, it is so good.
They always have a great bakery. You know, anything in their bakery is good.
Don't worry, Bill. I'm not trying to use my hands, but it definitely fell apart on you.
It doesn't matter. You could just use your fingers if you want. I don't care.
You know, I could. I'm trying to. It's because I think Gina is here. That's what it is. Secretly, I think Gina's here, and I know she wouldn't want me to touch the cake with my hands.
No,
she
that's
touched
true.
it with her hands. Oh.
Gina only likes to eat things that have never come into human contact.
You know,
Right.
she
Ever.
would have
No, that's
eaten this
true.
cake too,
She probably would have.
because there's not cheese in this cake. And last year, when I got you guys that custom cake, and it had your happy whatever anniversary on it, she did eat it because I made sure that it didn't have cream cheese frosting. It had buttercream frosting.
You guys are just the belle of the ball today.
Look,
Well, that's really good.
not everybody turns 40.
Not. No.
Thank you.
And especially a radio show. When are we going to get the next opportunity to do this? Please tell me.
Well, that's what Trent Falcone was saying at the party. He says, you really don't realize how impossible this is. That a corporate radio show is still around for 40 years.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
and Trent is familiar with the industry.
it's because I think it's because we've always been anti-corporate.
Yeah.
Sure.
Or as Jim Facer always said, the only reason that you guys are still around is because everyone else sucks.
That too.
That was our, and he also would like to tell us frequently that monkeys could do your job.
Yeah. No, but so many people showed up to the thing on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, it was huge.
We
There's
had
a reason you guys have been going for 40 years.
We had over 200 people there, which was very great. But 40 years is
It's quite an accomplishment.
but it's almost like it just happened. We didn't really do any. It just
Sure.
sort of happened.
Right. It's not something you were necessarily aiming for, is what you're saying.
And it's really that for me too, because unlike Kerry, now Kerry wanted to be in radio.
Mhm.
That was his desire and his goal. I had no intention of being being on the radio and doing this for a career. None.
Well, and I know what it is, but I'm asking so the audience can know what was your intention.
Well, I was gonna be an actor, and I had been an actor, and I'd done some acting, and I acted in New York, as a matter of fact, and an off Broadway play, and I did a lot of regional theater and touring theater and stuff like that. And but I was broke, and I needed a job, and so I walked into an Ogden radio station, and actually I was playing disco music in a bar, in the DJ booth. And some guy came up to the booth and said, "Hey, I just quit my job at a radio station here in Ogden. You ought, you know, why don't you go? You're doing you look, you're entertaining. Go ask him." And so I went and said, "Can I get a job?" And they said, "Yeah, yeah, we'll hire you."
And
I
he
thought,
said, you look like you should be in radio.
I know. He just thought he thought I was entertaining.
Ah.
And so I got the job, and I thought, oh, great, I'm going to be on the radio. But I wasn't. I was an overnight board op.
Mm-hmm.
They let me record the weather.
Hell yeah. That's sick. Yeah. How many years were you doing that before KJQ? Because I know the KJQ timeline moving forward.
6.
So
I've been doing radio for 46
Wow.
years.
And then, Carrie, how many years were you doing radio before KJQ?
I always like to tell people I've been standing in front of an open microphone since 1983.
Damn. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was at 1980.
So you were doing it 3 years before? If I'm doing the math in my head correctly?
Yeah.
KJQ?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I jumped around quite a few different jobs in that 3 years.
And what got you interested in radio?
To meet girls.
Yeah.
At least he's honest.
You don't need a
and it worked.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Yeah.
Oh, it worked. No, I wanted to be on the radio, and the one Baptist kid in Salem, Rhett Neal, his father bought the radio station. It was a country station, KONI 1490 AM, and I thought, well, I was the only kid who would play with Rhett because he was Baptist and the rest of the town was Mormon. And he and I shared a love of Groucho Marx and Star Trek. So I thought I had an in. So I thought, well, I'll go see Mr. Neal. And I said to him, I want to be on the radio. And he said, Carrie, I'm going to be honest with you. Your voice is too high to be on the radio. You'll never work in that.
And back then, it was Carrie's voice is still a little. I mean, it's a higher register, but I believe it was higher then.
This was in the Boss Jock era, though.
Right? Yeah. No,
What does that mean?
Yeah, it means that you didn't. You needed to talk.
You needed to have the voice.
You had that announcer, deep announcer voice.
I didn't know it was called Boss Jock.
The Boss Jock era, yeah.
But radio sort of morphed into, you can just sort of talk like yourself.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
People are always surprised when they meet us that they say to me, "Hey, you sound just like you sound on the radio."
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
There's not voice modulators
You know
used.
what, though? That still goes on. I've met people outside of this station, not really in this building, but there's many stations around here where the people, if you meet them in person, have a completely different voice than they have on air.
They, for some reason, put the voice on.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but there you go.
You're listening to KXRK-FM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like that.
I'm Johnny Ola.
Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, there was a whole period of time where that's where everybody on the radio sounded like. It was called the Boss Jock era.
Okay. I think that that makes sense that it existed kind of pre-internet, especially before you could see these people.
I'm glad nobody ever asked me to do that.
So I got turned down by Mr. Neal. Well, then he turned around and sold the radio station to a group of Hare Krishnas.
Mm-hmm.
And I was attending broadcast school up here in Salt Lake. It was like a 1-year course, and I was three months in. And I just happened to be driving by the station because it was on the way home. Mm-hmm. And I pulled in. I said, I just want to work on the radio. There's one guy there named Steve Hope. And I remember Steve Hope because he worked at KEYY in Provo. Mm. And I said, I want to be on the radio. And he goes, see the toilet over there? Go ahead and clean it. And then show up here Sunday morning, and I'll show you what you have to do.
He really did that?
He did that.
I don't know if I would have.
The prerequisite of Carrie getting a job in radio.
I cleaned the toilet, and then he showed me how to run the God shows on Sunday morning.
So you were essentially a board up as well.
I got to open the microphone at the top of every hour and give the legal ID. But then I had to time the music up so that music and the spoken word started at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. I've told the story many times. When I just started out playing tapes and stuff, and the first night I did it, it was a mess. I had 8 songs playing on the air at once, and everything just going crazy and wrong, and I couldn't figure out how to stop it and fix it, and I had to call the boss, and he came in. So then at 6 o'clock, the morning live guy came in. He says, "Pretty rough here last night, huh?" And I said, "Yeah, things went bad." And he said, "Well, just sometimes, some people just aren't cut out to be in radio."
Oh man!
And I wonder how long he lasted.
Did that give you like spite
well,
energy?
He's dead.
Well,
it did actually.
Yeah. I get that.
I said under my breath.
Well, it's why you guys are so awkward in front of our company at things, is because you don't have any spite necessarily against them. So it's harder
you
for
want
you
to
to
bet?
accept.
We have spite against everybody in radio.
You do, not the same level. How about that?
That's true.
Yeah.
well, happy anniversary, guys.
Happy anniversary,
Thank you,
guys.
Thanks for the cake, Katie, and enjoy it.
Thanks. I will.
Also, Paulette points out that there is mascarpone cheese in tiramisu.
Oh, you are
so
correct.
Gina would not.
Technically, you are correct.
Traffic, southbound I-15 near Murray. There is a crash currently causing a little bit of an incident there, blocking the left shoulder. I'm not seeing any slowage, though, reported by UDOT. So if there is anything I'm missing about this, you can text us. 33986 is the number to do exactly that. That is your traffic.
All right, boners coming up. Here are the candidates you will be voting for. Number 1, Blow by Betty had 'em going. Boner candidate number 2, but Liam Neeson needs my help. And boner candidate number 3, there has been no correction. Hegseth still doesn't think you're Christians.
Yep. Boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after some messages and a song. Stand by for all of that. Okay, now you want to know when we're going to do another event?
Yes, I do.
2 weeks. Well, a week and a half, actually, now that I think about it. Saturday, June 20th, from 3 to 5 p.m., we're going to be hanging out with our friend Jimmy the Wine Guy at the Nature Center on Pia Oquai on the Jordan River. Now, this is operated by Tracy Aviary.
Yes, part of the aviary. Yeah.
But this is a different one. This isn't the one downtown. Jimmy's going to be featuring several delicious wines as we tour the area and watch the birds. So come spend an evening in the Wildlife Oasis as we learn about birds and enjoy a variety of refreshing wines. 3 beverages, a special arrival pour, and assorted fruits, nuts, cheeses, and crackers. Tickets are $75. You must be at least 21 to attend. Space is limited, so reserve your spot today. Gina will be back in time for this. She'll be joining us as well. The Nature Center at Pia Oquai on the Jordan River. Now, to get the tickets, you can go to tracyaviary.org, but better yet, go to x96.com and look for the box there. Click on that, and it'll take you to where you need to go to get tickets. Be sure to join us on the 20th, June 20th. That's a Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m. It's going to be fun.
So I know, Nick.
Yeah.
I know you have kind of a fragile ego.
Very much so.
You take things to heart too much. And,
yes.
And you fret over things, right?
Yeah, I'm the X96 certified bad boy, but I'm also sensitive.
You are. But I've got something here that might make you feel better.
Okay.
Make you feel better. Like when you get home, you'll be able to look in the mirror and say, doggone it.
Yeah.
You're okay, Nick.
All right. I'm hesitant because everything you present me is usually an argument against that.
There you go.
Well, he's not wrong.
I'm nothing but kind to you.
I'm not saying you're necessarily mean.
What are you saying?
I'm saying if there is something to.
necessarily.
I'm saying if you're putting me in the spotlight, it's not usually a good one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, let's see what you got.
All
All
right,
right.
hit me with it.
Bring it.
Here it is. I always adore Gina. And this is from a listener.
Okay.
Suzanne. I always adore Gina, and I miss her when she is not there.
I do as well.
And Nick is so enjoyable. I just love it when he sits in. His laugh always makes me smile.
Oh.
And his humor is awesome. All of you have fabulous laughs. Thanks for always making my day. Suzanne in the Westest of Valleys.
Thank you very much, Suzanne. That's very nice of you.
Doesn't that
nice.
Yeah.
You see, now you can you when you get home, you'll tell your wife all about it. You want me to forward this?
She'll say, "Who's Suzanne?"
Yeah, that.
You want me to forward this to you so that
Sure, so I can hang it up.
Yeah,
And yeah.
and you can read it verbatim to your wife when you get home.
Unironically, that is unbelievably kind. Thank you, Suzanne. I highly appreciate that.
And it's I think it's the kind of thing that you need.
And I like being here. But you know what I like more?
Not being here?
Not working.
Yeah.
Not working at all. So I don't know how you guys do this every single day. It is
For 39 years?
Yeah, it is unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, it is unbelievable. You're absolutely correct. I go home. I leave here usually around noon. Sometimes a little earlier. If it's really noisy around here, I go home early. But I get home and I take off my coat and I sit down and then I just put my head in my hands.
You can
I
picture that, right?
and just go, Jesus.
I've seen that. My desk is across from Bill's, and
Yeah.
I've shown up to the office seeing Bill with his head in his hands before.
Just like, oh God. Yeah, it's I mean, no, now I'm not going to start complaining. It's a difficult thing to do.
I'll complain.
Well, I mean, we keep getting told we shouldn't complain because, we don't work in a lumber yard or something like that.
Well,
I would just say that the people that do those jobs couldn't do my job.
Fair.
And I couldn't do their job, so we're even.
I'm good at complaining. I would argue I have this job because I'm good at complaining.
Here's a funny one from Berg in the chat room.
Yeah.
When X96 turns 40, you should give away $40 million.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, Berg.
It's a good idea, but,
Yeah.
Remember, one of the prizes we handed out today was a hand crank
Radio.
radio.
Yeah.
it's a valuable radio.
Very much so.
That it's from the olden times.
Of when I started and I was teching remotes, I was told if they break, just grab another one from the pile. That was our protocol for because we would have to broadcast the station at remotes, but we don't want to spend money on stuff to broadcast at the remotes.
Of course.
So it was use the Radio Shack hand crank radio for a period of time, and if it breaks, just snag another one from the pile of them we had at the prize bin downstairs when that existed.
But Nick, this is an antique. This is valuable.
No, this is.
This
is.
That's a valuable
See
antique.
the dust and etchings around the corners? Richard won?
He won that.
You're winning history, Richard.
He'd be able to sell that for a lot of money.
Of course.
Let me see this here.
Don't grip it too hard.
Oh,
It
yeah,
might
it's
break.
Radio Shack, all right.
Yeah.
Yes, sirree.
Yeah.
Does it matter which direction you...
Well, don't break it.
Yeah.
It's recharging. I'm not going to break it.
That's the sound of it working. That's the sound of science, Bill.
And as I recall, those things you crank it all up and it'll hold a charge for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, you could get like a song out of it at the remotes,
Yep.
and then you'd have to get right back at work, hand cranking them again.
I don't recall that we ever had to do that.
Really?
No.
Well, you were when I started. I don't think
Yeah.
you were remembering much
No.
at the time.
No, what I think is the case, Nick, is that they made you do that. The rest of us did
I mean,
not.
Katie was
We didn't
pointing
have
at
to
me
do
like
that.
I was right. Yeah, she worked that job for a period of time as well. She's agreeing with me.
The thing is, though, Richard, I can't even get the flashlight to go.
Well, I think there's a switch to start the
Well, yeah.
flashlight.
It's not.
Oh, and it's
How much more do I need to crank it?
more, Harry.
More?
Whatever the answer is, it's more. Yeah, keep it going. Keep it going. There you go.
Well, that sounds cranked.
Does the radio work? You should turn it on and have our show play on a delay through the speaker.
No, nothing is working. I think
Congratulations, Richard. You've won a
Congrats,
non-working radio.
You better crank it through the. We're going to play some commercials and a song here.
Okay.
You keep cranking and let's see if that actually works. Because
Well,
if it doesn't, I feel bad for Richard.
I got to crank with one hand and write a promo with another, so.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Maybe I'll spell you.
The red recharging light is turned on, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But I was just trying to get the flashlight to work.
Wait.
Nothing.
Oh, but
Oh.
no.
I got a little static there.
We got to turn that off.
There we go. There's a light. Okay, it does work.
Yeah, you had to swap it. There's a battery hookup.
Oh. Is that the
you
problem?
so you got to change it to the dynamo switch for the hand crank
Well,
part.
somebody tell Richard that when he
Yes.
gets it. All right.
Well, we will give him some handwritten
Okay,
directions
it
for
works.
you, Nick.
It works.
okay, all right.
You can stop. All right.
Do you know Uncrustables has savory sandwiches too?
Does it?
Do they still, or did they stop making
Oh, I
it?
think they stopped.
Yeah, see, the texture was telling me that they used to have savory and then they stopped.
Thank God.
Yeah, they don't look good.
No.
$7:25 right now. Time for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These are examples of bad, stupid, funny human behavior. You will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, June 9, 2026. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news, and once you've heard all 3, then you will vote. One of you lucky random Boner voters will receive.
It's a Boner T-shirt.
Here's Boner candidate number 1. Blow by Betty had him going. Flagler County, Florida, Brian Schwartz was arrested after leading Flagler County deputies on an unusually leisurely chase Friday morning, 2:30 in the morning. Deputies spotted his unlicensed blue motorcycle, dubbed Blow by Betty, which had no lights, sounded like a weed eater motor. The pursuit reached a maximum speed of 40 miles an hour before slowing to 15 miles per hour through Hidden Trails Park. Quote, "A pursuit implies speed. This was more of a guided neighborhood tour," sheriff's officials said. The chase ended when Schwartz's motorcycle toppled over, pinning his leg.
Oh, I love the video.
Yeah.
Blow by Betty. You can't
He's-
catch me.
He's hitting the gas on the
Yeah.
handlebar, trying to get it to go, and it's not going.
The chase ended when Schwartz's motorcycle tipped over, pinned his leg. He faces charges of fleeing and operating without a driver's license. The bail set at $2,800. Sheriff Rick Staley noted Mr. Schwartz had been arrested 16 times since 2016 for various offenses, including street racing, credit card fraud, and grand theft. His motorcycle, Blow by Betty, was impounded. Boner candidate number 1, Blow by Betty, had him going. Here's Boner candidate number 2. But Liam Neeson needs my help. Judith Barantes, 76 years old, was arrested last Wednesday in Port St. Lucie, Florida, for battery after hitting a family member who tried to stop her from sending money to someone claiming to be Liam Neeson. Police responded to a domestic disturbance at Barante's home, where relatives had reported she has been sending all of her money to someone who's claiming to be Liam Neeson. The victim, whose name was redacted, seized Ms. Barante's phone to prevent further contact with the fraudster. When Barantes retrieved her phone and resumed texting, she hit the victim in the head and arm. Julio Barantes confirmed his relative is, quote, not of right mind and was being defrauded by someone posing as Liam Neeson. She was booked on misdemeanor charges and released on $250 bond. Police reports contain no details about the scam's duration or financial losses. But, somebody pretending to be Liam Neeson, scamming this Judith Barantes, 76-year-old woman. But Liam Neeson needs my help.
Oof. Well, my daughter's been kidnapped, and I need to get money together.
All right, Mr. Neeson.
$40 should get me there.
I'll text you. I'll Venmo you the 40 right now. Boner candidate number 2. Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3. There has been no correction. Hegseth still doesn't think you are Christians.
Boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big boy news and opinioendo brought to you by
Missing or broken teeth? Dentures holding you back? Stubbs Dental restores confidence with life-changing implants. Get your smile and your life back. Visit StubbsDental.com today.
And never, ever, ever, never forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Hulk Hogan died of natural causes. This was last year he died.
Yeah.
The Clearwater Police Department in Florida released a 72-page report on Friday summarizing the exhaustive review of statements, medical records, surveillance footage, and a visual inspection of the body. Hogan, whose real name was Terry Bollea, died last July 24th at the age of 71. Quote, there has been no evidence to indicate the death of Terry Bollea was anything other than natural, the report said. Through the course of the investigation, there has been no evidence to indicate any criminal wrongdoing related to his death. This case will be closed and considered solved, non-criminal. According to the report, Hogan's wife, as well as a home health aide and an occupational therapist, were all with Hogan at his home when he stopped breathing. His wife, Sky Daly Hogan, called 911, and then the two performed CPR on Hulk Hogan until firefighters and paramedics arrived. Family members told investigators he had been suffering from multiple health issues in the weeks before his death, including leukemia and irregular heartbeat, pneumonia, and kidney failure. He also had undergone many hospitalizations and surgeries in the years before his death. I don't know why we're just coming to all of this conclusion now, but the book is closed officially. 3 wildfires in 4 days have kept first responders in Saratoga Springs busy and kept some residents on edge, as one of those fires, named the Glambert Lane Fire, prompted evacuations. When the winds are high and temperatures are high and humidities are low, it's a recipe for fire, said Saratoga Springs Fire Chief Kenny Johnson. My in-laws were actually here watching our dog, said Adam Edwards, who lives in the area that was evacuated Saturday. They were like, hey, there's a big fire coming. What do you want us to grab? Edwards was driving home from California when he got panicked. He got the panicked call as the Glambert Lane fire approached. Quick fire responses helped knock down each of the 3 fires that have hit the area in a 4-day span. Glambert Lane was the most significant, which started on state land and burned 175 acres. I mean, they're just having a hell of a time out there in that. And part of the problem, some of these fires might have been sparked by target shooting.
Oh.
And so they're trying to say, we've got to stop people target shooting out here, and that's making people upset. What do you mean we can't shoot our guns?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're sparking fires, so no. Dan Cogdale was a defense attorney for Ken Paxton. The Houston lawyer who defended Attorney General Ken Paxton of Texas against criminal charges and represented him during his 2023 impeachment trial has decided he's going to endorse Ken Paxton's Democratic opponent, James Tallarico.
Really?
Yes. The lawyer, Dan Cogdell, said Mr. Paxton had, quote, lost sight of his core mission, which is to represent the people of Texas. Mr. Cogdale argued that Mr. Talarico prioritized unity over division and could bring together Democrats and some Republicans, and we need more of that right now, he said. Mr. Cogdale announced the endorsement on Monday in a podcast interview with Mr. Talarico that was recorded last month, the day after Paxton won the Republican primary over Senator John Cornyn. Donald Trump has officially nominated his former personal lawyer, Todd Blanche, to serve as Attorney General, elevating a loyal and trusted ally who, as the acting Attorney General, has shown a willingness to execute Donald Trump's any kind of strange demand he might have. He'll do it. A 13-year-old girl is not expected to survive after being hit by a falling tree on the shore of the Pineview Reservoir up Huntsville over the weekend. Weber County Sheriff's Office said the girl was in the Quist Beach area. This is on Saturday when the tree fell on her, causing traumatic injury. The first deputy who responded to the scene provided life-saving measures with the help of bystanders and family members until paramedics got there. She was taken to the hospital in critical condition, but they say they do not expect her to survive. Apparently, it was windy, and the tree blew down. A very freak accident. Utah's richest man, Matthew Prince.
Oh, yeah.
He's a 50-year-old billionaire behind the tech company Cloudflare, wants to change something. He wants to change the fact that Vail Resorts has never sold a ski area. He wants to buy...
He wants to buy Vail?
Yeah. He wants to buy Park City Mountain Resort.
Oh.
The whole thing. The current management team does not sell properties, says Prince, who is haranguing the Vail Resorts to sell him Park City Mountain Resort, where he grew up and worked as a ski instructor in the mid-'90s. Now he's the wealthiest person in Utah. Do you think the current management team is going to be around for long? Something's going to break. Mr. Prince says shareholders will soon recognize that Vail Resorts, with 42 ski areas in the U.S., Canada, Austria, and Australia, is a bad capital allocator. The big problem, Prince says, is the stable of resorts are worth way more than the $5 billion in Vail Resorts market capitalization. So, but they say we've never sold a resort and we're not about to. He's going to be persistent.
Yes, he will. And because he's a billionaire, he thinks he deserves it and gets his way.
Is he the one who lives in Park City
I believe
as well
he
that
does.
was causing a whole bunch of ruckus?
Yeah.
Was that him?
His house.
I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say.
Oh, is it
'cause
his,
I don't know.
his house?
I don't remember if it's. I think it is the same guy. That house. And,
Yeah.
the prosecutor in the case against BYU receiver Parker Kingston is requesting that the judge be removed from the case. Washington County Attorney Jerry Yeager filed a motion on Monday to disqualify Judge Jay Winward of the 5th District Court. Winward presides over the proceedings in Kingston's case, in which he is charged with raping a woman at her home in St. George. Kingston was kicked off the BYU football team, expelled from the university after the charges were filed. Yeager is accusing Judge Winward of having a bias in Kingston's favor and giving him preferential treatment. Yeager claims that Winward has been favoring Kingston's interests based on his status as a prominent athlete. There was a specific incident or an example of this, Winward said, on the record that he needs to consider Kingston's sports career when setting the schedule. Yeager says that the judge is moving Kingston's case along faster than is usual for similarly situated defendants, wants the judge to step down. So the owners of a store in Lehigh, convenience store, have been charged with multiple counts related to possession of things they shouldn't be selling. Things like e-cigarettes, kratom, and synthetic urine.
Oh.
This is as far as I know, this has been the only place I can get my synthetic urine.
It's true. Yeah, I need
now
to
they're
fix.
shutting it down. Earlier this year, the State Bureau of Investigations served a search warrant on the store. It's the Bees Convenience Mart in Lehigh.
Oh.
And earlier this year, State Bureau of Investigation served a warrant on the store, seized 27 packages of THC gummies, a large quantity of synthetic urine, and also 550 illegal e-cigarettes and 379 packages of kratom. I don't care about the kratom, boy. I don't know where I'm going to get my synthetic urine. The Box Elder County commissioners, they are, two of them are seeking a second term. They're in a primary race. Do we have that picture of them by any chance? And then we'll move along. So Lee Perry and one of the other commissioners are both up for election. A sour bunch of looking people.
Yeah.
More sour bunch of people I haven't. It's like, you better vote for me.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, it's rigged. Yeah. Weather, traffic.
Just real quick, I did a little research. It is the same billionaire.
Same guy?
Yeah, he tried to build way too big of a house
Well,
in Old Town.
He's not. He still is.
And that's what I was going to say. And the city just kind of gave up.
They
and,
caved.
Yeah.
So he's going to keep waving money at the problem.
Yeah, probably.
To get what he wants.
Yeah, shocker. Weather. We are currently sitting at a 66 degrees here in Salt Lake, climbing to a high of 76 later today, with a 20% chance of showers and a 20% chance of thunderstorms as well. Tomorrow it's nothing but sunny with a high of 78, and the same on Thursday. That is your weather. Taking a little gander at the traffic. The incident I was talking about earlier seems to have cleared up, and y'all aren't texting anything about traffic outside of this person who just texted in, actually. I don't know what's happening on southbound I-15 at 500 South in Bountiful, but traffic is damn near stopped. Hey, look at that. Somebody texting in something that UDOT isn't reporting. You can text in your traffic updates as well. 33986 is the text line where you can do exactly that.
Here's boner candidate number 3. There has been no correction. Hegseth still doesn't think you're Christians. After a weekend in which numerous Utah political and religious leaders expressed outrage over a Department of Defense decision to exclude the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints as being Christian, the Pentagon has reversed its classifications. On Monday, the department reorganized its religions by denomination and removed the Christian category. Quote, "Thank you to the Defense Department for listening to our concerns, engaging thoughtfully and respectfully with my office on this issue, and for delivering a swift correction," wrote Senator John Curtis on Truth Social. There has been no correction.
No.
This was a deliberate act. Mm-hmm. They deliberately excluded the LDS Church from the Christian denomination category, and then Curtis and Mike Lee started complaining about it, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them for complaining about it. They're right. But this doesn't fix it.
No. You were put on that list on purpose.
Yeah.
Boner candidate number 3. Hegseth still doesn't think you're Christians.
Yep. All right, let's review the first two and vote.
Boner candidate number 1, Blow by Betty had him going. A low, slow speed chase happening in Florida. A guy on it's a scooter, really, isn't it? He calls it Blow by Betty. He tried to get away from the police. Finally, he fell over and his leg got pinned under the motorcycle so they could catch him. Boner candidate number 2, but Liam Neeson needs my help. A 76-year-old woman being scammed by somebody, conning her into believing they're Liam Neeson. She's been sending this person money. When her relatives tried to intervene, she became violent and struck a couple of them, and she has been arrested. And boner candidate number 3, there has been no correction. Hegseth still doesn't think you're Christians.
There you go. All right, time to vote for boner of the day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think should win, the one that you think is the worst. 1, 2, or 3. Put that single digit in the message of a text and then text that to 33986. Or you just call Katie in the producer's booth. That's easy. She'll take your live voice vote at 877-602-9696. Or you can go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners, June 9, 2026. Click and vote. If you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. All right, as soon as we award the boner, right after these messages, it's Hello, Yeah, What? The innovative radio feature that we invented where you call us and talk to us. about anything. Ask us questions, take us to task, whatever. Hello, yeah, what? Coming up after we award the boner, which will happen right after these messages. You got 4 minutes. Let's go. Boner of the day.
Listen.
All right.
It's time for Radio from Hell corrections. We correct things that we get wrong, or we like to call this feature, Excuse Me.
Excuse me.
If you go to x96.com/live, you can see Comic Book Guy saying, excuse me, but I don't think that's the case.
I'm here to make the proper corrections.
All right.
God forbid you go throughout life not knowing the right.
Correction number one I have. Earlier in the show, we were talking about traveling in Switzerland and Austria, and Carrie was talking about Lake Luzerne in Switzerland and how lovely that was. And I said, remember when we went to Austria and we were having fondue, and I think I may have said that Austria is the home of fondue. Excuse me, my ears are hurting. Switzerland is home to fondue, not Austria.
They're right next door to each other.
If you had fondue in Innsbruck, it's no wonder it didn't go well. Austria is meat and potatoes, not fondue. Excuse me. So thank you for the correction. Switzerland, home of fondue. Okay.
Well, we have another correction.
Yes.
Country correction.
Ooh.
This is another excuse me for Bill. A few moments ago, we were talking about President Trump flying to Scotland.
Yeah.
And Bill said, well, Scotland isn't part of the UK anymore because of Brexit. It most certainly is still a part of the UK. The UK now consists of England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales. That's the UK now, post-Brexit.
But it's still part of the EU. Right?
No.
Scotland? Scotland's
I'm not going to say.
Scotland's not a part of the EU? I think it is,
I don't
isn't
know.
it? And that was part of the deal, was that they had the border in Scotland, and there was part of the contention?
That's what I thought, too.
Well, you were saying Scotland is not part of... Well, now we have to do...
Listen, if this was about the Silver Surfer's real name, I could weigh in.
The people of Scotland voted decisively to remain with the European Union in 2016. The Scottish government was the first administration in the UK to set out a substantive policy response to Brexit in 2016. They have said, we are a part of the European Union.
All right.
So
it's
they're not?
Ireland is part of the EU, not Scotland. Scotland is talking about leaving the UK, as they always have.
Well, they voted to stay with the European Union in 2016. So on December 24, 2020, UK government and the EU announced agreement on core elements of the future. Scottish government has conducted initial analysis agreements, their implications for Scotland. The assessment confirms the Scottish government's long-standing view that Scotland will be worse off outside of the European Union, so they are going to remain with the European Union, which means essentially they're not part of the UK, right? Scottish ministers have consistently highlighted that the UK government failed to engage meaningful with the Scottish government on Brexit. The Scottish government...
EU countries are Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Croatia, Cyprus, Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Ireland, Italy, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta, the Netherlands, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, and Sweden, not Scotland. Scotland is still part of the
UK. All right.
It's confusing.
And the Silver Surfer's real name is Norin Rad. Excuse me.
All right.
Was there some question?
Listen, I don't know from Ireland or Scotland. I don't know. All right. But I can help you with this.
All right.
7:48's time to award Boner of the Day.
And the Boner of the Day is brought to you in part by...
In totality by.
Okay, completely by. It was a pasta with a sweet Italian sausage in it and asparagus and peas. And it was absolutely delicious.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
It was good. So let's see. I haven't looked at the results yet. Here we go. Oh, well...
It's as expected.
Well, Boner candidate number 2, but Liam Neeson needs my help, got nearly 100 votes.
That's more than I thought it would.
92 votes, but couldn't beat Boner candidate number 3 with 172 votes. There has been no correction. Hegseth still doesn't think that you're Christians.
Here you go. It's your Boner of the Day for today, June 9, 2026. Now qualified to be Boner of the Week.
Hello, yeah, what?
Oh, it's time for you to interact with us. It's time for you to call us and lavish us with praise or heap indignities upon us.
Sure.
Whatever you'd like.
You guys have been doing this for 40 years. Somebody's got something to say about it, right?
877-602-9696. That's the number to call. And you can just...
Clarifications.
Yeah.
Corrections.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Tips.
Attitude adjustments.
Mm-hmm.
Anything like that you would like to put on us. 877-602-9696.
Hello, yeah, what?
It's an exciting radio feature that we invented.
Yes.
The call-in feature.
Has Hello, Yeah, What been going on 40 years?
No.
No.
No, but we've always, against the best advice, we've always taken phone calls without... There's really not much screening. We used to not screen at all, and now I think the only thing Katie says is, make sure you're not on a speakerphone, and please try not to swear.
Right.
And I think that's about it.
And don't do it on speaker.
Yeah.
Bluetooth, that kind of thing.
So
Cindy is here.
Hello, yeah, what?
Hello,
Hi, Cindy.
Cindy. What are you bowling? What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm driving, actually.
Okay.
But I was just calling to say good morning. And hey, I've lived out of state for about 4 years, and it's always so nice when I come back to Salt Lake. I know that X96 and Radio from Hell are always going to be there. So I'm just calling to say, hey, not giving you guys any guff this morning. Just happy that you're on my radio.
Okay.
Aww.
Well, that's very nice of you. You could call back tomorrow and give us guff if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll be in Washington, but I'll do that tomorrow.
What do you travel around a lot, Cindy?
I travel around a lot. I lived here for roughly 50 years, and I moved to the coast of Washington about 4 years ago. And I come back to visit and for health care, and that's about it. And you're one of my staples, so I'm just happy to hear you this morning.
Thank you. Do you listen to us when you're not in Utah?
I do sometimes, but the hours are different. So
Yeah,
when I
okay.
have meetings at work, I can't. But whenever I can, I sure do.
All right. Well, thanks for checking in with us.
Thank you, Cindy.
Thank you very much. Safe
Yeah,
travels.
thank you.
Safe
Talk to you
travel.
later.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Let's go to Chris.
Hello, yeah, what?
Hi, Chris. Where are you calling from?
I'm just getting into the work parking lot.
Okay.
I wanted to tell you guys that I was very, very happy with Larson HVAC. I would recommend them to anybody. I don't remember the young man's name that came out, but he did a tune-up, but I was his last appointment for that day, and he was able to fix the AC, and thank goodness, because my wife was melting.
Well, I'm glad you had a great experience. The Larsons are really they're solid people.
Indeed.
Jaden and Sean Larson, and might have been their son Braden.
No, I think it was Jaden. Now that I think about it, because Jaden was who texted my wife.
Yeah, no, Jaden is Mrs. Larson.
Yeah, she coordinates.
Yeah, and their
okay.
Yeah, and their son is Braden.
Yeah,
and he works
That
for
might
them.
have been.
Yeah, but yeah, they do. They're solid, really solid people. So there you go. Thanks for
Thanks,
for
Chris.
that, Chris. We appreciate that.
You bet. Have a good day, everyone.
All right. Let's go to CJ.
Hello, yeah, what? what?
Hi, CJ.
Oh, CJ, what's
Hello,
up?
my lord.
Oh, it's Drunken
You missed
Shakespeare.
Me, I know it.
Yes, Carly Joe, hi.
Hey, yes. We have Drunken Shakespeare. It is opening this Friday. It runs the next 3 weekends.
Mm-hmm.
And we are doing 12th night. It is a solid 95 minutes. That includes a 15-minute intermission. So we're just throwing you right through that Shakespeare, getting through it as fast as we can while you watch us get drunk.
I've been, CJ, I have been in 12th Night myself 3 different times.
But were you sober?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
The last 2 times I would have preferred to be drunk, because the first time I had a pretty good role and a good experience. I played Sebastian at the that's the young twin, right? Yeah, and
it is. Yes.
I played Sebastian and at the Utah Shakespeare Festival. The next 2 times I was in 12th Night, I played the same part both times, Festi, which is like the third banana the third banana of the comedy team, and he has all of these obscure Shakespearean lines that are not funny, like Souter will cry out upon it. Souter will cry out upon it, though it be rank as a fox. What? And the audience goes, what? What?
I'm impressed you still remember that.
Yeah.
Good job.
It's etched in my memory because it was a miserable experience. How do people get tickets
you
for
can
drunk?
find us.
Go ahead.
Absolutely. Google Drunken Shakespeare Utah. That's the best way to find us. Again, we are Mad King Productions. You can also search us there. We're on social media everywhere. We're located at the Gateway. We are on the south end, right between the Bruce Pub and Tucano's. Tickets are on sale at the door or online. I suggest getting them online because we do sell out.
Okay. Drunken Shakespeare Utah or Mad King Productions. Good luck. Have good shows. See ya.
Thanks so much, my lords. You have a good one. Happy birthday.
Bye.
All right, thank you. Let's go to Jill.
Hello, yeah, what?
Hello, Jill.
Hi. Hello, good morning.
Hi, what's up?
So I was going to let you know for Little Bill that I have a big carport full of wood that my grandpa collected during his years at Granite Mill that he could use for the haunted house if he's interested. My aunt is selling them for dirt bottom prices, just trying to get rid of it, kind of help pad her retirement.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. What kind of wood? I mean, is it just random lumber? Is that what it is?
We've got everything. We've got like plywood. We've got the composite wood. We've got 2x4s. We've got 4x8 sheets. We've got.
All right. Well, listen,
it's
Jill.
Ridiculous. It's just like whatever you got.
Jill, here's what I'm going to recommend. We'll put you back on hold. Give your number to Katie. And if people listening right now are interested in helping out your aunt by buying some of this wood, then they can contact you, okay? And come and buy it.
Sounds great.
They can call up and make an offer. We can turn this into Tradio. Yeah.
There you go.
All right. So we'll just put you on hold. Give your information to Katie, and then anybody out there who wants to buy some good wood at cheap prices and help out your aunt.
Katie's not in there right now, so we'll have to.
Probably going to get the Donut Critic, or so. We'll just to stay on hold for a couple minutes, and then we'll. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right.
Hang on. All right. See.
Hello, yeah, what?
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. 877-602-9696. We'll continue if you insist after these messages.
Hello, yeah, what?
877-602-9696.
You know those blah 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 blah. You know those incidents I was talking about earlier?
What incidents?
They're not there anymore. So exactly.
Oh, traffic incidents.
Traffic incidents. Yes. So if you are seeing anything out there, I would love to know about it. 33986 is the text number where you can share your own traffic updates with me.
All right, thank you.
Hello, yeah, what?
Continues, maybe, after these. 877-602-9696.
If you don't call, it won't happen, so
exactly.
Call.
877-602-9696. This.
was thinking about shoelaces. Somebody mentioned shoelaces earlier.
Yeah, he says that they're too long.
Yeah, and I was before that even. I was thinking about shoelaces because I remember when I was a kid, it seems like shoelaces would always break. You know, at a certain point, you'd be tying your shoes and a shoelace would break, and so you'd have to replace them. Sometimes if you didn't have a replacement, you'd have to knot it together. You know, and then remember doing that. Shoelaces never break anymore.
It's technology.
I know, it's amazing.
The shoelace technology
Better
is
material.
greatly improved.
Like the shoelaces on the shoes I'm wearing now, as a matter of fact, are extra special because I noticed when I go to tie them, there's a sort of a coarseness to the surface of them, and that makes it even easier to tie it tighter. You know what I mean? There's more
grips.
Yeah, the two pieces of shoelace grip together. I don't remember. I don't know why I started thinking about that. Because it was easier to tie these shoes, and then I thought, geez, I haven't had to replace a shoelace in decades. It seems like. Yeah, when I was a little kid, though, they were just made out of,
Another thing that's different is that companies pre-lace your shoes now.
Yes.
You used to just buy the shoe, and the laces were kind of tied to one of the eye holes, but
or tucked
but not
in the
pre-laced.
inside or something.
Yeah, tucked inside.
That's
Kids
right.
these
I forgot
days
that.
aren't learning how to lace up shoes.
I think about all the time I wasted lacing shoes.
Now, did you ever see those? I had a pair of these shoes. They didn't have shoelaces. They had like a lever that
I remember
that you pull down and it pulled the shoe together.
I had
locked.
I had galoshes that did that.
I had a pair of shoes that did that. Just one big lever on the front.
Lever.
Yeah.
All right.
Lori in Magna has a sewing machine that she's trying to trade for offer out in Magna.
It's Tradio. I got a set of 4 snow tires out here in Magna, and I'll trade that for loaves of bread. 877-602-9696 is the number. You can call, and it's hello, yeah, what?
See, I had to do Tradio out in Uintah County.
Yeah.
Out in the Uintah Basin.
Out in the Uintah Basin.
Yeah.
And there was always Lucille, the poodle lady, who was
I
always...
have another litter of puppies.
Yes,
Was that it?
exactly. She bred poodles.
I think I knew you told me that before.
And nobody wanted them. And I'd be willing to trade them for, a set of tires or...
It's either that or I'm drowning them.
Helen the poodle lady.
Helen the poodle lady.
Conceptually, I'm into it. I'm sure doing it is a
it
different
was a
thing.
nightmare.
Yeah.
It was a nightmare.
All right.
Okay, we'll continue.
Hello, yeah, what?
Steph is here. Hi, Steph.
Steph, good morning.
Good morning. I had to call after my good pal CJ called because she has an awesome product to let you know about, and I do too. I work at the S.J. Queenan College of Law, and I am the director of non-JD programs there. I think we've discussed this a couple of times.
Is that now? That
Our
stands for
master-
that stands for juvenile delinquent.
Yes. We produce many. We are in the last month of our admission cycle for our Master of Legal Studies, and the deadline is June 30th. So I just wanted to let everyone know who has been thinking about getting their master's degree. This is a great option. It is a 3-semester program, so it's less hours, less money. You get a comprehensive view of the law, and there are possibilities that you can practice, not necessarily as a lawyer, but if you try to pursue a paralegal license, you can do so. This fulfills the educational component for that.
Okay.
And also, you can be a mediator.
Now,
we have
let me ask you,
courses for
Stephanie.
that as well.
It's a you end up getting a master of what? What's the degree called?
Master of Legal Studies.
Master of Legal Studies.
4-year-old Patrick Webb goes.
Okay. So when is the deadline to sign up for that?
The deadline to apply is June 30th, and we are actively looking at admissions right now. Because we're in the last month, the decisions are very quick. So, if that's something that you've been contemplating and
okay, how do you apply?
Go to law.utah.edu/MLS.
All right.
There you go.
Thanks, Steph.
Thanks, Steph.
Thank you so much.
All right. Let's go to David.
Hello, yeah, what?
Hi, David.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. David, are you in New York?
Yes, I'm calling from Brooklyn, New York.
Great. So why are you there? Do you live there?
Yeah, so I live here now. I'm from Utah, born and raised Salt Lake City.
Mhm.
I've lived in New York for about 7 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And I've listened to you guys since I was like 10 years old, like a long time. But first time calling in. And I saw you were looking for callers, so I wanted to say hi.
Hi.
Wow.
Why did you move to New York? What are you doing there?
So I moved actually for school. I got a master's in public health over here, SUNY Downstate. Don't work there anymore. I work in marketing.
Mhm.
That's how it goes,
Mhm.
living in the city, I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, I love it. I was actually, because I called and I was like, hey, what to talk about? I was watching the Knicks game last night. Sadly, we lost.
Mm-hmm.
But I was in a bar, and it was literally every bar here is so packed. And I think being from Utah, I'm like, oh my gosh, the crowds are way too much. I can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you? Isn't it fun though? I mean, I loved living in New York. I thought it was just great.
Oh, I didn't know you lived in New York. I love it so much. I've gotten really into the comedy scene over here. I've gotten into improv comedy. There's like lots of fringe groups, and a very if you're looking for an accepting community. I mean, I grew up in Utah, so I like it over here.
Yeah, it's it's a place. Some people like the small town life, but in a small town, everybody knows everybody's business, and Salt Lake is still even relatively small. Everybody knows everybody's business, but when you live in a big city, you can become anonymous, sort of, and there's always a lot to do, and it's a wonder. I thought it was a wonderful life. I lived on the Upper West Side for a year, and really enjoyed it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Anyway. I love the Upper West Side. I was just at the Natural History Museum.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was it's great to talk to you guys. I appreciate the time you took.
Thanks for calling in.
Thanks.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, appreciate you. Have a good one.
See ya.
Let's go to Casey. Casey.
Hello, yeah, what?
Hi, Casey.
Good morning, Lords.
Is this another Hulk Hogan promo?
Well, first, I wanted to thank you guys for Saturday. It was really cool. Me and a friend, he's like my best friend, Miles Rogers. He's also a longtime listener, and he's bass player in my other band. But yeah, we came and ate way too much and had some IPAs, and it was a really great time. I wanted to say hi to you guys, but you guys are always bombarded. So I don't know if you saw the really big guy in like the salmon shirt, but that was me.
Oh, that was you.
So.
Oh yeah. You stuck out like a sore thumb, buddy. No, I didn't notice it.
Yeah.
So now you want to promote something that your band is doing?
Yeah. So next week we're actually playing Zoo Brew at the Hogle Zoo. Showtime is like between 6 and 9. I think we're playing a few sets, but we're playing in a pavilion over by the Bears. So next week, Wednesday, June 17th.
All right.
Hogle Zoo.
All right. Zoo Brew. Thanks, Casey.
Thank you.
See ya. I'll send Katie some info, but yeah.
Oh, please do. Yeah. All right. Thanks. Let's go to Ryan. Ryan.
Hello, yeah, what?
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Fine.
What's up?
What's up?
Hey, got a question for you. I've always been curious how three people manage to talk without interrupting each other and kind of talking over each other. And the reason I ask is because I have to do conference calls with work all the time, and I have a really hard time breaking in to people who want like to hear themselves talk. You know what I mean?
Well, first of all, if you're asking the three of us how we talk without interrupting each other or talking over each other, the fact is we don't. We do. We interrupt.
okay.
We interrupt each
Yeah.
other quite often and talk over each other, but it's hard. It's hard though in a situation that you are in because you can't see the people.
Yeah, on the phone.
Correct.
If you were visual, if it was a Zoom call, for example, or an in-person meeting, you could instigate the rule of, holding up a finger. I want to say something,
Right.
so you hold up a finger.
Yeah.
But on a phone thing, that's tough.
Yeah.
okay.
You know what I might suggest is just butt in.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I end up doing. Yeah, I do. And have to.
That's all right.
Okay.
It's all right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.
Well,
Thanks,
I appreciate
Ryan.
it.
I'm sure that was
you.
valuable advice.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yes, it was.
All right. See you
Bye.
later.
Let's go to Justice.
Hello, yeah, what?
Hey, man, how's it going?
Good. Is that really your name, Justice?
Yes, sir, it is. Yeah, we met once before. It was one of the times Strong Volkswagen had you over at the dealership on a Saturday, and I remember we talked there, and I was so stoked. I'm such a spaz, kind of how I am now, and we were talking, and I was like, man, I listen to you every day. I drive this parts truck around and deliver parts, and I listen to you guys, and I don't know, you didn't seem super impressed, and I mean, I get it, but I was just wondering, what does it take to impress you?
Well, it takes the name Justice.
Yeah.
If
lead with that.
Right on.
Yeah. What? So tell us.
Cool, okay.
Tell us how you got that name. Why did your parents name you
Okay.
Justice?
Well, my mom's certainly a funny lady. She had me shortly after turning 18, and I had this cousin who I was born on the same day as, and his middle name was Justice, but his was spelled Justus, and
no.
Then she kind of changed it up a bit, so my name's Justice, but instead of an I, it's a Y.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Seems to me there's a
That's me.
seems to me there's a character from literature or television or something. Justice, it's like in the South, a sheriff or something who's.
Oh, like Buford T. Justice?
Oh, that's
from,
probably what I'm
There
thinking
you
of.
go.
That's what I'm thinking of. That's it.
Give me
Yeah.
a Diablo
Yeah.
sandwich and a Dr. Pepper and
Yeah.
make it fast. I'm in a damn hurry.
Yeah, that.
That's right, man.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah, you got to go into
That's
law
awesome.
or something
Yeah.
with that name.
No, I think he's perfect
I
to
know, I
being
gotta
being
get
a
on
parts
the car
driver.
training.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Be a judge. That'd be
Oh.
Judge Justice.
Judge Justice.
Sick.
I'm here to meet Justice.
That'd be a comic book character.
Right
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
I appreciate it, man.
yeah. Well, nice to talk to you again, Justice.
Thanks, Justice.
Yeah. Right on, man. Thank you, guys. Love it.
Hello, yeah, what?
That was
Justice.
about the most cordial number of phone calls we've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
People just being sort of cordial and conversational and not really. It was just kind of shooting the breeze.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
All
It's
right.
nice.
Traffic.
Traffic, or should I say lack of traffic, as I'm not really seeing any incidents out here on the UDOT website, with the exception of northbound Washington Boulevard. There is an incident going on there near the Ogden Regional Medical Center. That is causing all lanes being blocked, right shoulder open, but it's not saying if there's any slowage going on. Is there any other slowage going on? Is there more slowage there? Tell me about it. 33986 is the text line where you can do exactly that. It's brought to you by Join Radio from Hell Saturday, June 20th at the Nature Center at Pia Okwai. Enjoy an evening in a wildlife oasis as we learn about birds and enjoy a variety of wines. Reserve your spot today at x96.com. You must be at least 21 to attend.
All right. We got that coming up. We got some messages, a song, and then it's Beat Gina, multiple choice, pop culture trivia. And it is Michael J. Fox trivia today. So instead of Beat Gina, it's Beat Nick because Gina's not here, obviously. What is the prize that people could win?
The prize is tickets to see Iration, who, let me get the details in front of me, are going to be playing at the Complex very soon, like June 18th soon, with special guests Tribal Seeds, Article Sound System, and Tunnel Vision.
So it's a big reggae show, Iration, headlining 877-602-9696. You can call and get those tickets just by playing Beat Gina, 877-602-9696. After these messages and a song, stand by.
Oh, boy, we're going. So I was reading this in the New York Times. It was about the newest season of The Crown on Netflix, and they were interviewing, the New York Times was interviewing Dominic West, who plays now King Charles, although he's playing him as Prince Charles.
This is back when Princess Diana died. It's that kind of time frame.
And Elizabeth Debicki, who's playing Diana. And they say to Elizabeth, the interviewer says, what was it like wearing Diana's amazing clothes? Well, I don't think that's a silly question because it's so much a part of the character. It's fascinating what makes somebody iconic and what makes their wardrobe iconic. Princess Diana was so iconic and so cool, the kind of cool I could never be. It came from her in this sense of, I will create a narrative that is separate to the one that I can speak about, and I will do it with my clothing. And the interviewer says, well, how difficult was it to master Diana's signature gaze?
It's a little chin down and a little...
Not as hard as you would think, said DeBecki. It comes perhaps alarmingly too natural. I have no idea what a signature gaze is, but I would like to learn, because I think we should all have one. We should have a signature gaze. I can't really see what you're doing.
It's a little chin down to the side, and
that looks just like you have a toothache or something. I can't. But what would you do for a signature gaze?
I don't know. I think I'd need someone to tell me what my signature gaze
because
is.
Because
I can't see my signature gaze.
Because she's a little self-conscious, so it's a little...
when she wouldn't make eye contact, she kind of looked to the side.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like over... That's why her head's kind of tilted to the side and kind of looking at you up through her lashes, kind of.
Oh, I've seen her do that. Yeah, okay. Now I see that.
So that's her signature gaze. Yeah. But so I think we should all develop... I think I know what mine would be. I'm just gonna look at people cross-eyed. Like.
I don't think that it's painful. If you do
that
hurts.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
I don't like that.
No, a signature gaze.
Signature gaze. I have $1 million scowl.
Let's see. Can you do it on command for $1 million? Is that? Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Carrie can be scary without saying a word. That's true.
Pretty good.
It's true.
I don't know.
Everyone in this building is frightened of me, and I've never said a word to them. Yep. It's not because I'm mean; it's because I'm shy and I don't have anything to say.
And it's like resting bitch face. That's kind of the same thing.
Exactly.
Maybe I have a signature gaze or facial expression, and I don't know what it is.
Now, the chat room is saying Bill's signature gaze involves yelling. I don't know if that's
with my mouth wide open and my hand in the air.
It's not quiet.
Yeah, like signature.
Somebody's
gaze.
offering to be our signature gaze. No, not
G-A-Y-Z.
No.
They both Dominic West and Ms. Debicki said that they had movement coaches to try and capture Charles and Diana's movements.
Oh yeah,
and it's interesting. It says West says, I realized that watching Prince Charles, Prince at the time, he's always pointing. Like he'll get out of a car and he'll start point. He walks along to someplace and he points at something, and then he'll point at something else. And he says it's because I think he's just trying to misdirect things. He wants to draw attention away from himself.
Oh,
that's a good idea.
So he points at stuff.
I'm going to start doing that.
Yeah, and he says, and then Elizabeth Debicki said, "Yeah, I had to." At one point, I had to say to Dom, "Would you quit pointing at everything?"
No, this is my thing.
But it looks. So here's the thing. I wonder if this has something to do with it, because everywhere he goes, he's getting his picture taken. The second he gets.
Yeah.
So, I was with my Uncle Tom once, who's the musician, and who gets his picture taken a lot with people, and we were standing with him getting our picture taken, and he was pointing. Like, what are you doing? And he said, when you have your picture taken 1 million times and you're always just standing there, it looks better if there's a bunch of pictures of you out that you're
doing
something
something?
in the
Yeah.
picture. So
Yeah,
it's-
Dominic West said, he's always pointing, and I realized it's a clever technique when he's going through a crowd. He points to people, and he's able to make people feel like, oh, this.
I see you.
They've made a connection with
Yeah.
him. So
You,
I
yeah.
adopted a lot
Yeah.
of pointing. And then they asked him, was it difficult, and now that Prince Charles is King Charles III, do you find yourself playing him any differently? And he said, well, I was hoping I'd get a raise.
Oh,
but that
well,
was...
and you know what? The king's not going to point. That's not a king thing to do. I bet he doesn't point
You
anymore.
think he'll stop pointing now that
Yeah,
he's the king?
I don't think
you think
so.
he'll be that aware of it?
Yeah, I wonder.
Or does he have to try anymore now that he has the job?
Yeah,
he
no,
has
I mean,
to
they're
try
not
even
gonna-
more.
They're not going to fire him.
Yeah.
He gets paid the same no matter whether anybody likes him or not.
Yeah, he has to try. You know, I think the royal family, people don't know how much they're worth exactly, but the estimation is that it's like among the richest,
Yeah.
you know,
The
dynasties,
stuff
families
gets passed
in the world.
down, and they've owned huge parts of the planet.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm sure they.
It's you haven't really watched The Crown,
No.
have you? I didn't think I would like it, and then I started watching it, and it's fascinating.
Yeah.
It's and it gives you kind of an insight into the whole British Empire.
Mm-hmm.
The closest I'll come to watching The Crown is the Great British Baking Show. That's the closest that I will
I
come.
haven't been watching that lately. Apparently, they did a Mexican
Yeah.
themed, which
And
was
they-
a
and they did it
disaster.
wrong. They did it wrong.
Was it a disaster? They just what they think of as
They don't get
Mexican
it.
is
They
you
don't
know
get
that
it.
I'd love to bring all of them here and
Mhm.
show them.
So yeah, there's a crash. I-15 southbound near Shepherd Lane overpass in Farmington. The semi's blocking the right lane, and a couple other vehicles are on the right shoulder. Traffic is at a crawl, and roads are wet. We were just looking out the window here. It's actually raining pretty hard downtown
It is,
Salt
yeah.
Lake. That could be affecting your commute. A lot of slowage coming around Point of the Mountain, northbound I-15 into Draper, and then another pocket of it northbound I-15 through Murray. That's due to an earlier accident. Just know that weather's probably going to be part of your commute this morning. If you see something, if you want to be our signature gay or whatever, you can text us 33986.
A lot of people volunteering to be our signature gays.
Well, no, it's not GAYS.
Well, I don't know. I think we should start a
Well, maybe,
fan
yeah.
club
Okay,
specifically
yeah.
for
It's our signature gays.
I think it'd be a great idea.
Yeah, all right.
Tonight on Channel 8, join us for Mysteries of Science. Our scientific staff explore unanswered questions that have boggled the minds of the scientific community for years. Hello. We're the new Mysteries of Science hosts. Radio's Kerry and Bill help us explore the scientific worlds of the unknown. Tonight, we answer the age-old question. How long can a grasshopper live when its head is placed under the focused beam of a high-power magnifying glass?
Use the tweezers to hold him still.
Ow, ow, you're burning my finger. Focus the beam on his head.
The sun, life giver,
Ah, there he goes.
and life taker.
Also tonight on Mysteries of Science, we see just how much damage a firecracker will do to, again, a grasshopper, when it's taped to the insect's body.
Will you hold the damn thing still while I light the fuse?
Ow, my fingers!
Don't miss Mysteries of Science. It's TV worth giving a look-see to. Tonight, right after The Brown Nun on Channel 8.
Well, it's time for another edition of Beat Gina. I know a man who has a plan. I'm your announcer, Johnny Ola.
Yes.
And I know the man with a plan. But how would you like to be a master joker?
Ooh.
Well, you will be when you get them with their pants down with a gag that can turn any toilet into a wet surprise.
What?
It's the squirting toilet seat.
Oh.
Simply fill the clever rubber ball with water, slip it under the seat, and wait for the fun to start. The very second your unsuspecting victim plunks down, squirt, a cold stream gets them right where it counts.
Wow.
They'll jump, they'll holler, and you'll be laughing fit to bust. Entirely hidden from view, it can be used over and over again for endless house party hilarity. This is a surefire way to break the ice and get a roaring laugh out of your friends, neighbors, and in-laws. The Squirt Toilet Seat. It's absolute king of practical jokes. It turns most private room in the house into a comedy theater. Don't delay. Get your squirting toilet seat today at Norm's Novelty Nook on the old highway just west of town.
Oh.
What have you got to lose?
Yeah.
Except your self-respect.
Your whole Saturday. That's what you have to lose doing that.
And now, here he is, a man who's very clever in his own right, your host, Kerry Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola.
You're welcome.
You got to check out the bathroom.
Don't you have to go? Don't you have to go?
Hilarity will ensue.
No, not that bathroom. Use this one.
Hey, you're my mother-in-law. You got to go check out the bathroom right now.
Your bidet is broken. All right. The randomizer has picked a contestant. Looks like, Nick, you'll be going up against Tyler today. Tyler, are you there?
I'm here and I'm horrified.
Yes, you should be. Let's see, Tyler. Let's toss a coin to see who goes first. It would give you the advantage in the game if you call it correctly, heads or tails.
Let's go with heads.
All right. Let's see what happens.
Huh?
It is tails.
Wow.
Terribly sorry.
It's what you get because you have no sense of humor.
There you go. Because you lost the coin toss, that means Nick will go first. Multiple choice pop culture trivia. The first question is for him to answer exclusively. If he gets it correct, he gets the point. If not, I hope you are paying attention, Tyler, because I'll ask you the same question, and you can answer it correctly and steal his point away. We'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. It's Michael J. Fox's birthday today, so it's Michael J. Fox trivia. Here we go. First question for Nick. Nick, according to Rotten Tomatoes, what is his highest-rated movie by critics?
Okay.
By critics. Is it 1, Where the River Runs North? Is it 2, Are These My Pants? Is it 3, Back to the Future? Or 4, Please Don't Feed Gary?
I'm going to assume the first one, River Runs North?
Correct.
Wow.
That's a point for Nick. I've never even heard of that movie.
Me neither.
1993.
Okay.
All right, we go to the humorless Tyler.
Tyler, here's your question. Michael was in a band when he was a teenager. What was the name of the band that he was in when he was a teenager? Is it 1, The Pinheads? Is it 2, Halex? Is it 3, Sadgasm? Or is it 4, Panic at the Costco?
I'm going to go with number 1.
Pinheads? That's a trick one because I threw that one in there because, that's the name of the band that he was in Back to the Future.
Oh, that's
yeah.
So, Nick, your turn.
What was the second option again?
Halex.
Let's try that one.
Halex.
Wow.
It's 2-0, Tyler.
I'm a good guesser.
And Nick controls the question.
Yep.
This could be the end.
This could be. Nick, what was Michael J. Fox's first feature film?
Okay.
Is it 1, The Texas Chainsaw Decorator? Is it 2, I Know What You Bought Last Summer? Is it 3, Class of 1984? Or 4, Midnight Madness?
Let's go with the Madness. Really?
Well,
Swept.
there you go. You just swept you, Tyler.
Tyler.
You know what, Tyler? I stumbled my way into that sweep, so I don't feel like I deserve the grand win here, and you still deserve these Iration tickets. Who are playing at the Complex this upcoming June 18th with special guests Tribal Seeds, Article Sound System, and Tunnel Vision.
All right, Tyler.
And Tyler, we're going to throw in one of those squirting toilet seat tricks for you as well.
All right, Tyler. Hang on the line. We'll tell you how to get this.
Listen, I've got to go. I've got a wet bottom to attend to.
Oh, my goodness.
How did that happen? Fun.
Yeah.
Sitting here too long.
Thank you. All right, Big Boy News and Opinioendo now, brought to you by
Clark Planetarium proudly presents Laser K-Pop Demon Hunters, where electrifying K-pop rhythms collide with a high-energy battle of light and sound. It's bold, it's intense, it's unlike anything you've ever seen before. Tickets at clarkplanetarium.org.
And don't ever, never, ever, never forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
I came across this story in the I believe it was in the Sunday New York Times. Mm-hmm. I'd never heard of this guy, but I thought it was a fascinating story, his obituary. Lemmy Pulliam, a powerful tenor who quit singing in his early 20s when opera companies objected to his size. But then, after 12 years working as a debt collector and security guard, he revived his career to considerable acclaim. He died on May 19th in Houston. He was only 50. Mr. Pulliam, there you can see him at x96.com/live.
Oh, wow.
A video of him.
Big dude.
If you see a still photo, I don't know if you could dig that up real quick, Dawson. You can just see him standing there. He's just huge. Mm-hmm. Winning the enthusiastic backing of conductors, critics, and audiences with his heroic voice, Mr. Pulliam overcame the humiliation and rejection that drove him to nearly scuttle his own career. I became quite resentful, so I just walked away, he said in a 2024 podcast interview. When he returned to the stage, his hefty, dramatic sound allowed him to succeed in strenuous roles like Verdi's Othello, in Aida, soaring above even the dance orchestra. He died 2 days after singing Mahler's mighty Eighth Symphony with the Dallas Symphony Orchestra.
Mm.
He was he was huge. But he got.
But if he's got the voice and can do it,
And people didn't want to hire him because they thought he was. A lot of people thought he would be a health risk, but he finally did make his career. The case against a 24-year-old Sunset man accused of sexually abusing 2 children at an in-house daycare has been dismissed. I've never felt such relief in my whole life, Caden Scott Lemon said. I've been holding my breath through the whole thing, and now I'm finally able to breathe. But now, Mr. Lemon says he's just trying to get his life back together after being humiliated. It messed me up in a lot of ways, mentally and financially, he said. It was horrifying. In March of 2025, Mr. Lemon was charged in Utah's 2nd District Court with 2 counts of aggravated sexual abuse of a child and other counts related to that. He was accused of abusing 2 kids at a home daycare between March of 2021 and January 2023. Lemon recalled that he was having a regular day when the cops showed up at his house with a search warrant that alleged the most awful and ridiculous thing, as he put it. That's ridiculous. There's no way in hell, was his reaction to the allegations. But while Lemon initially tried to laugh it off, he found himself in jail for 2 weeks before being released with an ankle monitor. That was followed by legal proceedings that lasted over a year because of various court delays. On April 14th, the Davis County Attorney's Office moved to dismiss the case without prejudice. All along, we have maintained Caden's innocence. The story of the children just didn't match up to reality, said Mr. Lemon's attorney, Ryan Bushell. Caden went through a lot, and it really affected a young guy's life. Bushell, the attorney, said a lot of work was done by both the state and the defense, and he's appreciative of the county attorney's office for doing their due diligence and going through all of the evidence and not opting to go forward with their case. That's a pretty, you don't usually hear that turning out that way. Mm-hmm. I thought it was fascinating, and it was also, it leads you to think what would happen if you were accused of something that horrible that you knew you didn't do. During what would normally be a very busy time on his farm, Steve Pettengill is having to cut back his workforce. I hate this headline. Fruit Highway, Utah's famous fruitway, opens without peaches. In 70 acres of peach trees, he will have no peaches to harvest this season, thanks to the freeze in late May. I had 14 people working, 7 are gone now. That's hard, Pettengill said. There's families involved. While Pettengill can recall a similar freeze out in the mid-90s, it is exceedingly rare to have all farmers impacted this way along Utah's famous Fruit Highway, which runs along Highway 89 between Willard and Perry in Box Elder County. Another peach farmer, Fred Barker, said that the only other time he was frozen out was 50 years ago. Farmers, however, are nothing if not resilient, Pettengill said. After being diversified will especially be important this year. Under a greenhouse, he's been able to harvest melons, bell peppers, and vegetables. If I'd put all of our eggs in one basket like peaches or apples or cherries, it would be a really bad deal, Pettengill said.
Yeah.
We're doing our best to survive. You won't be able, you probably won't find Utah peaches anywhere this year.
So sad.
Like other farmers, Mr. Pettengill is considering bringing them in from other states. A few rare peaches survived the freeze on his farm, but it won't be enough to put on a market, he said. They're going to be in my belly, he said. Somebody's been rustling cattle.
Oh?
Yeah. Sheriff's deputies on Monday said they're hoping to get to the bottom of a cattle theft. Took place on land near Goshen Bay and White Lake area. According to Sergeant Ray Ormond, the Utah County Sheriff's Office, 4 cows and 4 calves stolen around May. That's a hanging offense in these parts, isn't it?
Indeed.
Rustling cattle. The rancher said that who lost the cattle says, we got a $10,000 reward out for any information in the case. 2 more cases of the New World screwworm have been confirmed in Texas, demonstrating the difficulty of stopping the spread of a pest that could potentially devastate the nation's cattle industry. Now, I heard somebody, the head of the USDA or somebody like that today saying, listen, this is not going to be a disaster. What do they say? We've eradicated them before. We can eradicate them again.
Well,
I think if you had in fact eradicated them,
yeah,
then they wouldn't be here again.
And that was 1966. Yeah. Also, the money that you used to eradicate and keep them at bay, that money's gone because of Doge.
Yeah.
And you can't blame Joe Biden for this because the lifespan of these things are like 45 to 50 days.
Kerry, I can blame Joe Biden
for it. So, it's a new thing.
Pest control companies said a milder winter is bringing bugs out earlier than usual, leading to an increase in service calls across the area. Beeline pest control technician Clark Teeples said he's getting a lot of calls right now. Pests are appearing on city streets and inside homes and businesses. And you know what? A lot of them are cockroaches. There's a lot of cockroaches out there. The New York, Donald Trump capped off a humiliating night in the NBA Finals by attracting attention with a zigzagging walk. Trump was blasted by friend and foe for attending the game at Madison Square Garden because of the disruption he brought. Roads, bars, and other businesses were closed. Barriers were erected. Thousands of police patrolled the streets as Donald Trump came to town to watch the New York Knicks break
Which he slept
their
through.
winning streak. Yeah, he slept. During the game, Trump made a hash of the national anthem.
Yep.
He was booed as it rang out. This was before he appeared to take a nap during the basketball game. And then to round off his controversial evening, he caught the eye with a notable walk toward the press as he had prepared to board Air Force One, and he was sort of staggering like he was drunk, which I don't think he was. He's just not well.
Yeah.
This is, okay, we'll do this for the last one. On the gates outside of Fablehaven, a hidden sanctuary for all types of magical, mythical creatures, there is a message. None who enter will leave unchanged. The vibrant fantasy world of Brandon Mull, created 20 years ago, he's a Utah guy, certainly changed the Utah author, and now Fablehaven is getting a makeover. Mr. Mull's series, which is, I guess has done very well in the fantasy book world, is enjoying a renaissance, and it's going to get a movie. They're going to make a movie next year, and an illustrated edition of Fablehaven will be released in June. It's a 5-book middle grade fantasy series that's been very popular over the years.
All right. Sports weather traffic.
Things are just looking embarrassing for the upcoming World Cup. First of all, the big story that came up in the last 24 hours was Somali referee Omar Abdul Qadir Artan will not be a part of this summer's World Cup after he was denied entry into the United States. FIFA confirmed on Monday. When asked about Artan's case, a U.S. Customs and Border Protection spokesperson told CNN that he underwent additional inspection upon arriving in Miami following a flight from Istanbul, where following the inspection, they said the traveler, a referee for the FIFA World Cup, was determined to be inadmissible due to vetting concerns as was denied entry. I believe Amy Donaldson yesterday was telling you guys that just a lot of people are being denied for a myriad of reasons. Obviously very vague from the U.S. Government itself. Artan was named Africa's top male referee in 2025 and was chosen by the Confederation of African Football to take part in this year's World Cup. And on top of that, as reported by NPR, something unusual is happening with the World Cup, where FIFA's ticketing website still shows 132 tickets left to sell for the game that's set to take place in Los Angeles on Friday. Tickets are insanely overpriced, with some of the tickets being priced up to $2,735 for just the game with the U.S. opener against Paraguay, as referenced, more than the final cost of the 2022 World Cup final itself. That was priced at $1,120. So we'll just see how this whole thing pans out in the Friday that is set to host the World Cup. Taking a peek at the weather, we are currently sitting at 68 degrees here in Salt Lake, climbing to a high of 76 later today. 20% chance of showers, 20% chance of thunderstorms. High of 78 tomorrow. That will be sunny. High of 76 Thursday. That will also be sunny. That is your weather. And taking a gander at the traffic, southbound I-15, there is a crash with the right shoulder blocked there. That is near Murray and Mill Creek. And just past that, westbound 5300 south, there is a crash that is blocking things there as well. That is causing a few issues. And then I-215, it looks like, near Cottonwood Heights, the on-ramp on I-215 near Cottonwood Heights. There seems to be an issue there that is causing the right lane block. Those are 3 incidents that I'm seeing, but if there's anything else, you can always let me know about it. 33986 is the text line where you can do so. That is brought to you by Join Radio from Hell, Saturday, June 20th at the Nature Center at Pia Okwai. Enjoy an evening in a wildlife oasis as we learn about birds and enjoy a variety of wines. Reserve your spot today at x96.com. You must be at least 21 years or older to attend.
All right. The donut critic is here after these messages. He does not have donuts. He's got shakes.
Shakes?
I got the shakes too, but for a different reason.
Coming up.
Maybe ask it what the weather is like today?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. AI Nick, what is the weather like today?
Sounds like perfect weather for golfing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Golfing.
For golfing.
For
weather.
golfing. Okay.
I don't know. It's awfully hot.
It also offers political commentary.
Uh-huh. But what do you think AI... let Carrie ask a political question.
Well, let's see. Will Trump be in jail before the election?
These politicians, more like bastards.
All right.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
That's
That was not
harsh.
a direct answer to the question.
Not really.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Well, this is quite fascinating, Nick. I think
What about radio? You'll have to take radio the way it is.
Thank you, listener.
Oh, you take phone calls, too.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Like song requests? And
Yes.
okay. Can you play that new Fall Out Boy song?
No.
No.
AI Nick doesn't like Fall Out Boy, apparently.
No.
What does AI Nick like?
Oh, boy.
That's a deep question, yeah.
Yeah, he's really thinking about that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this makes me nervous.
Yeah.
You know, this seamless.
This is here
People
to threaten
will
your
not
job.
know.
This doesn't. I think this is great because for what little we pay you, we can stop paying you and just use AI Nick.
AI Nick, what's been going on in the celebrity news lately, huh? Oh, what did Pete Davidson do this time?
Pete Davidson.
What did he do?
What did
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Can do anything.
Would you be likely to recognize this person's voice if it was heard on the radio? I would think you might, yes.
I am Nick Davis.
What about traffic? Can he do traffic?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe let's bring it down a little.
Okay.
All right.
Well, AI Nick, can you please do traffic for us? Let's throw that one over to Gina.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
oh, it's the teamwork.
But he's passing the buck. If AI Nick is going to take the job, he needs
No.
to.
But what if there's an AI Gina then?
Do you want an AI Gina?
That'll be something that everybody would
You'll
listen
have to
to.
you have to get a hold of those radio scientists
Yes.
again.
Yeah.
Very insightful. Carrie, thanks for sharing that.
Oh,
It's the show that changes lives.
yeah.
Yeah. It sounds quite not quite realistic yet.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
It's working on a few kinks, but
Yeah.
I think it's nearly there.
Why don't you and the scientists do some more work on it and get back to us?
Yeah? Okay.
All right.
All right.
Nice to talk to you, AI Nick.
I am Nick Davis. Let me get back to you on that.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Thanks, Nick.
This is the future of radio, guys.
I'm amazed.
I am now going upstairs to smash our radio so that not even accidentally will I ever hear your voice again.
Oh, boy.
Nick, I hate to break it to you, but this is the future of radio.
The voice of the world, the sound with the beat, the sound that sets you tapping your feet. Radio, the sound of year-round pleasure. The sound of the news, rhythm and blues. Tchaikovsky swing, whatever you choose. Radio, the sound of year-round pleasure.
I love it.
All right.
I am Nick Davis.
Okay.
Thank you. AI Nick.
Oh, let's see. AI traffic is looking great. There are no accidents or slowdowns even to tell you about. I fear later that'll be.
Sponsored?
Yes. The grim, dark future of the 41st millennium is shaking with the new releases for Warhammer 40k. Protect the Imperium from large threats with the new Imperial Knight Destrier, or serve the forces of chaos with the new Iron Warriors Combat Patrol, and more, all available at Haster Games.
Well, it's the strawberry shake critic is with us today.
Oh, yeah.
Not the donut critic. Ben Lee, the donut critic here, but no donuts in hand.
Hey, I'm going to set the record straight. I tried to get a donut shop this morning, and they're closed Monday and Tuesday.
Oh, the one you wanted.
Yeah, it's JD Flannel. It's a new shop up in Foothill Village, and I'll have to bring it in another week. So
JD
Flannel.
I think I'll for.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these are, it says here, famous Taco Amigo strawberry shakes. I've not heard of them.
Well, now you have.
Uh-huh.
But that's the funny thing is every time I hear somebody say Taco Amigo in reference to these shakes, they're always like, what? What do they sell? Taco Amigo?
Uh-huh.
And it's got a funny history. So it's about 46 years in the making for Taco Amigo specifically. But the owners, the originals, bought it, and it was called Taco Siesta.
So, yeah. And this was in...
this was in Pleasant Grove.
Pleasant Grove.
Yeah. So they bought it for obviously a business, but they also wanted to teach their kids how to work. And then it's really blossomed into what it is today. And obviously with the strawberries, you have the Pleasant Grove Strawberry Days down there. So almost every restaurant down there does some form of strawberries. But they do it best, in my opinion.
So this is a strawberry shake. And now what it says here, shake versus hard ice cream. What What do you want to go there?
Well, I just think that there's a different mood. I don't know if you remember, when you're younger, you're asking questions and you're always trying to figure out, is somebody a hard ice cream fan or is somebody a shake fan?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it's a different type of person, different type of mood, vibe, and I'm definitely a shake person. I think it's a person that likes variety and they can mix and match and they can, have a little bit creamier experience, like sitting around. Like I feel like it's a little bit more of a social experience.
Now, last week there was something that was called National Thick Shake Day. What is it? So a thick shake is something different than just a shake?
Yep. So these are thick shakes. So if you go on the East Coast, and there are restaurants littered throughout the United States that do milkshakes, and they're like really thin. And I remember the first time I got a milkshake, I was actually in West Yellowstone, and I was so excited for this Huckleberry shake they were advertising. And I go in, and it truly was a lot of milk and maybe a little bit of ice and then huckleberries. And I was like, okay, I've got to be clear that it's thick shakes. But Utah does it better because I traveled in Florida one time and all I wanted was a burger and shakes, and they were so hard to find. I could find a burger, but I couldn't find a shake.
Really?
Yeah. And so if you like thick shakes, you're here in the right place.
Taco Amigo. Now, do they sell tacos as well?
They do. They actually do. And I did have a bandito, which is like a tostada, like a big heaping tostada. And my son did the bean and cheese burrito. We've done the French fries, which are like McDonald's-esque. They're the thinner, crispier fries. All very good. It's all, you just go in and you feel like your family. And this business is really cool too. They employ very young people and teach them how to do their first job.
I got to try this because I like the they actually do their beans from scratch.
Yes,
like hard beans, and they boil them up and
every day. And then their
great.
beef is super high quality as well. So they do it right. They don't just get it from a bag or a can or like some other places. This is a high quality. They take a lot of pride. They have only 2 locations, and so it's really easy to control and have that high quality as well.
They're in Pleasant Grove and in Orem, Taco Amigo, and I'm really because these are excellent.
Yes,
these strawberry shakes.
And the amount that they do. So over the 11-week summer shake season, I would call it, they do about 60,000 shakes between the 2 locations. Like it's insane, and they go through 2,000 bushels of strawberries, so a ton of that.
Wow.
And 6,000 gallons of ice cream. I mean, they're just pumping it out. I mean, I feel like at this point in time, they're probably a shake shop than anything else.
I was going to say, here's a texter says, I love the Taco Amigo in Orem. They hire people with special needs to build their resumes, and their peach shakes are the best.
That sounds great.
They will not have them
I was
this
going to
year.
say, like, speaking of that actually is something that we probably won't have this year with the frost.
Unless they import them from somewhere else. But
yeah, and I don't think they will. So I was talking to him last night, and All Red Farms was hit pretty hard this year. And something that we probably will be talking about next year is like really supporting these orchards and these farms because, it's just devastating this year. But yeah, I don't think we're going to have peach shakes this year, which is going to be sad. But, they do have a ton of other flavors. They have all the mix-ins. Strawberry does run out, but then they do have a fresh raspberry that comes in September.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Oh, this is just delicious.
Yeah.
And then they have, I assume they have, just a lot of different Mexican dishes.
Yeah, so all types of Mexican dishes with burritos and enchiladas and tacos, and then they do have burgers in addition to the fries. So yeah, it's a mix and match while you're there. It's like make everybody happy there.
I was going to say, it sounds like a great place.
Is it just takeout, or is it do they have dine-in?
No, they have dine-in. They have quite a bit of seating, and then they do have seating on the outside, and that is the thing that we do almost every year. Grab a shake and like just sit out in that warm air.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it really is an experience, and I posted last night about it. So if you go on my Donut Critic Instagram, DONUTCRITIC, you'll see pictures, and I had so many responses of people out of state that say that's the dessert they come in for the state.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
best French fries and fry sauce. Somebody's texting in. Let's see.
Yeah, that's great.
I grew up on Taco Amigo. Love that spot.
Yeah. I hate to say it, but I think it's my favorite shake And so, no disrespect to the Bear Lake crowd and the the strawberry or the raspberries up there, but I do think that this is the best fruit shake in Utah. And if you haven't tried it, make sure you get down there. It is busy, but it goes fast because they are just cranking out those shakes. They know that people are coming for it, and it's a fun experience down in Utah County.
And this is, what I also like about this is it's not too sweet.
Yeah.
It just tastes like strawberries.
Yeah, and I'm really glad that you guys. I didn't bring in pastries because I'm seeing pastries all around here.
God.
So I'm glad I brought variety for you.
Believe
guys.
me, we're loaded up on sugar today, and then there's another cake coming at 10 o'clock. So,
but truly, that is why I like it too. I can have a treat, and it does taste really close to just strawberries. I mean, it's strawberries and cream. And then just a little plug for PG Strawberry Days. If you haven't been to that is so fun. Almost all the shops do fresh cream and strawberries. And they've got a little carnival there. They've got a rodeo. Like, it is one of my favorites. It's actually the oldest city celebration in Utah.
They have a strawberry queen, I would assume.
I'm sure. I can't remember what she's named, but yes, I'm sure there's a strawberry queen. But it's been going on for 105 years. And these shakes and this push for Taco Amigo is 46. I mean, so this is history. This is something you need to try in Utah.
Now, I don't know if you have brought us Rockwell ice cream.
So I have not, but I love Rockwell.
I have a request to make.
Okay.
When you do it.
Okay.
The goat. This is the ice cream I was telling you guys about.
I've had the goat.
Creamy goat cheese base with a homemade blackberry lemon jam, rosemary roasted almonds. Oh, man, it was good.
Okay, so can you guys take ice cream another time?
Another time.
Okay, I just don't want to out ice cream you guys.
No, you decide. I'm just saying when you get around to it,
But Rockwell honeycomb is my favorite.
Oh, yeah, the honeycomb looks great. The Bischoff was good too.
Now, is this a chain or is it a?
It's local.
It's local too. Yeah, so it's down in Provo. They've tried several locations up here. They do have one up here right now.
They have one in City Creek.
Yeah, so they had one in Sugar House, and that one closed, but they have one in City Creek.
And there's
right
one
now.
at the airport, too.
Oh.
Yep.
So,
It's high quality, very creamy. Yeah,
really
it's
good.
it's one of the best in Utah.
I've been fighting brain freezes this whole time.
Slow down, son.
No, it's good.
Slow down.
Thank you,
thanks,
Ben.
Thank you very much. All right, traffic. Nick, please.
Traffic. Sorry, I got to put my thumb to the roof of my mouth for a second. Traffic. We are currently looking at a few incidents. There is that one near the on-ramp, I want to say, of 215 in Cottonwood Heights. It's not giving me an exact description, so I'm trying my best to guess here. But that is causing some slowage over there. It's back. Sorry.
Brain freeze.
Brain freeze is back. And then there's the crash on 5300 South. Westbound that is causing a few other issues as well. 2 right lanes blocked. I think that's the bigger one. That is just as you get off I-15, I do believe. Again, UDOT is just not the best at giving me exact info to translate to you, so that's why I would hope you could text me your traffic updates if you so please. 33986 is the number where you can do exactly that.
All right, thank you very much. We're going to take a break, play a song. After that song, it's the Boner Recap Game. All you got to do is call us and tell us who won the boner this morning. That's easy. If you were listening, it was really easy. If you weren't listening, you could probably guess today, but go ahead and cheat. Make sure. Go to x96.com, look for the box that says Boners June 9, 2026. Click and take a look at the answer there. Tell us what it is, and you'll win
tickets to Utah Arts Fest. That is coming this June 18th through the 21st at Library Square.
All right, Arts Festival tickets. All you got to do is line up. 877-602-9696. Play the Boner Recap Game, and you'll get those Arts Festival tickets. 877-602-9696. Huntsman Mental Health.
It is really time for everybody to think about prioritizing mental health. We pay attention, most of us, to our physical health and neglect our mental health. And caring for your mind, it makes you a stronger person. The Huntsman Mental Health Foundation has transformed the way we care for mental health here in our community. They are funding groundbreaking research. They've expanded access to treatment, and they support programs that serve everybody, all ages, all economic groups. At Huntsman Mental Health Foundation, They want to ensure that people have access to clinical services when they need them, especially when they're in crisis. That's why they've opened that crisis center over there on 33rd. It's 24 hours a day. You can walk in there and get help. No questions asked. So if you believe that everybody deserves care, every mind deserves care, compassion, and understanding, please find out how you can help. Go to yourbrainisbeautiful.org.
Vaxadan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
I don't know if you want to know what I've been thinking lately.
What?
Wade, our attorney friend Wade was in here the other day.
Wade Taylor?
Wade Taylor. And he brought something for Carrie, and then he brought a gift for me and a gift for Gina. And it was our end-of-life directive papers, and which I don't think I even asked him for, but he thought he was, he thought it would be.
It's something people don't think to do, but they should do.
And so I was filling those out, and they're kind of, and it just says, it's basically,
what are your wishes?
Here's what I want you to do if I'm on my deathbed.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take any extraordinary measures. And then, but then it made me think. So I've said for a long time, well, I want to be cremated when I die, and I don't know what your wishes are or your wishes are, Carrie.
I think it's cremated. It's up to Sue.
Yeah,
really.
Well, I thought, well, I want to be cremated, and then I thought, well, so my brother, he was cremated when those were his wishes. My mother was not happy with that, really,
but she did it anyway.
But we knew that was my brother's wishes, and so he was cremated. And then I thought, but that was still, the funeral, and that's also expensive, and even if you're cremated, it's expensive. And then I thought, oh wait, though. My wife's brother, when he died, was cremated, but he not right away, because he donated his body to the University of Washington in Seattle.
Oh, really?
So he wasn't cremated right away. When they were done with it, they
take care of it.
They cremated him, and they give the ashes to him, and there was no funeral expense. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna donate my body to the University of Utah Medical School.
That's a great idea.
And so I've been looking into it, and our friend Jennifer Nozawa, some time ago, she works at the School of Social Work, I believe, at the U. She's there, and she sent me all the forms and all of that stuff.
All the stuff you need, huh?
And it's amazing. So if you live within 50 miles of the University of Utah, first you fill out the forms and you give them to them. And my father-in-law, by the way, who just died, he had also filled out all of these forms.
Oh, really?
And this is what happened. So he donated his body as well to the university. So if you live within 50 miles, they come and pick up your body for free. If you live without the 50 miles, then your family will have to pay for transportation costs to the U. But I live like 2 blocks away.
Yeah.
I'm close.
Your family could walk you up to the U.
As a matter of fact, my wife would say, hey, don't worry about it. We'll just throw him in the car and run him up.
Yeah, get out the wheelbarrow.
Yeah. So
wheel him up.
And then, really, that's it. There is no cost associated with any of this.
As there shouldn't be.
Yeah,
You're donating.
Yeah. And then they will keep your body for as long as it is useful to medical students.
To study.
For whatever. So it might be a year. It might be as long as 3 or 4 or 5 years. And then they cremate you and they return. If you don't want the remains, fine. They put them in a memorial wall. There's a memorial someplace. There's a whole thing of body donation facts and figures. Average number of bodies donated to the U every year, 40. The number of bodies donated per year since the 1980s.
40.
Per year. That's a pretty high number, seems to me. In 2017, 244 bodies were donated to the University of Utah. There are 400 right now in use by the program.
Wow. 400?
Yeah. The length of time a donor body will be used. It says anywhere from 3 months to 2 years.
2 years sounds like...
Yeah, there's a lot there. Amount donors save on funeral and mortuary expenses by donating $1,000 to $10,000. Who can donate and how? The U accepts a wide range of bodies from throughout the Intermountain West. The donor or their surviving family must fill out a bequeathal form and return it to the U. Who can't donate? They don't accept infants or small children because of a lack of research funding for those age groups. Donors can't have any communicable diseases such as HIV or tuberculosis. Any donors who have had major surgery within 2 months of death or who have been in a traumatic accident cannot be.
Yeah, things have to be mostly intact.
Yeah, but my father-in-law was really very old. But I thought, well, are they going to take him? Because he's everything's shutting down.
So how old do you have to be?
I'm sure 18.
Is it 18?
Yeah, it does. And they say, like you can't behind her back, you can't donate your wife's body. You can't.
She has to agree.
Yeah,
to it. I don't want to pay for her funeral.
Yeah, you got to have the.
Now, Bill, you, if you were donating your body to the University of Utah, that's a local.
Guess that. Hey, I wonder if it's a tax write-off.
Well, no, I just mean there will be people that might recognize you.
Yeah.
Here's what I need you to do
I'm
now.
sure.
Here's what I need you to do now. You need to get a new tattoo right here that says, "Don't you know who I am?"
That's a great idea. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it just right over my left or right.
Yeah, just right there where the Izod thing would be on your shirt.
Just a joke.
Don't you know who I am?
The final joke.
Yeah, doesn't have to be that big.
I think I'll do with the X96 logo.
Sure. Well,
Radio from Hell logo.
Yeah. Or do you want to go that far? Tip your hand.
Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
Carrie, should we give a prize to the person that notices it?
Well, that's going to assume you guys are still working.
The medical student that notices.
So we have like an email address next to it? That says,
yeah. To claim your prize.
To claim your prize.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, why not?
So let's not have the logo on there. It should just say, "Don't you know who I am?" to claim your prize.
Email.
And then we'll get like a Gmail account or something.
Yeah. Now let me check. I don't want this to queer the deal. I'm going to check, to make sure that this little inside joke isn't,
it should be, "Don't you know who I was?"
No. Well, yeah.
Well, no, you could still am. Am still,
yeah, just
am
the
still
quote.
works.
Yeah. Yeah. Just the quote, "as he was in life." That's my ex-wife always said she couldn't stand the thought of donating her body to science because she couldn't stand the thought of these medical students, looking at her and making jokes and like taking her hand and going, hi.
How's your hearty handshake now, Bill?
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of stuff.
No, I
said, "What do you care? You're dead."
Yeah. Take whatever you need of me.
Mm-hmm.
I have no need of it anymore.
Well, do you have any thought of doing that?
I have. My thing has always been whatever my kids want to do with me is fine. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to them.
But you have to you should make your wishes known so they don't have to struggle over it.
I know, yeah.
So you should put that in writing.
Because, I don't, I really don't. I mean, I don't want them to argue about it.
Because one of them might have one idea, and the other one have another idea.
So,
no, I
true.
think Mom would want this. No, but I think we should do this. You should say what you want.
That's true. Because what I want, I don't care, but maybe in the interest of not having a fight after I'm gone, I should.
You should say, "Please take my ashes to a Robert Plant concert."
Says he's also experiencing brain freezes in granite.
Granite.
Mm-hmm.
Granite.
Granite.
Okay.
Let's all say it.
Granite.
Okay. just to make sure we got the.
We don't want to take it for granted.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, whoa.
Oh man, that shake! I got through about half of it.
Yeah.
And then I was walking past Lakai, and I said, "You want the rest of my shake?"
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "What kind is it?" Strawberry. And she said, "Ooh, yes."
You want the rest of mine, Lakai?
Wow.
Well, that would be a whole shake then.
Yeah, you'd have a whole shake.
The perks of being a Radio from Hell intern.
Indeed.
I said I've been eating on it, but I don't have any germs or that I think I'm not sick or anything.
Sure.
No diseases or I got over trench mouth about a year ago.
Really?
So, no, Rick.
I know.
Really.
I'm playing into the bit.
Oh.
I'm sorry. You brought it up.
Well, you were so good. I thought you thought I really had trench mouth.
What even is trench mouth?
I don't know.
Oh.
But it doesn't sound good, does it?
Trench
Look it up.
mouth symptom.
It's not good.
I think it's a gum disease.
Trench mouth is a necrotizing ulcerative gingivitis and is severe, rapidly developing gum infection characterized by painful, bleeding gums, quote-unquote, punched-out ulcers between teeth and a grayish film on the gum tissue. So Bill doesn't have that, Lakai.
It doesn't look good, and I'm guessing it doesn't smell good either.
Absolutely.
So what we're supposed to be doing something.
I
here.
don't
Boner recap. That's right.
Oh, that's
Oh yes. Do we have someone who would like to try that?
Jill is here.
Hi, Jill.
Hello.
Hello. What's going on with you, Jill? What are you doing today?
I'm just working.
Yeah. What kind of stuff do you do?
I work up at the University of Utah in environmental health and safety.
Thank you for doing that, Jill.
Yes.
You're welcome.
You enjoy doing that?
Yes, I do.
And it's probably I always thought working on a college campus could be a very nice thing, very nice environment.
It is. It's always interesting.
Yeah.
There's always a lot going on.
Now, what we're going to do here, Jill, is I think you're probably aware, is I will read the boner candidates that we had presented earlier, 3 of them, and then you will tell me which one you think is the winner, and you'll win a prize. And what is that prize, Nick?
Tickets to Utah Arts Fest, celebrating 50 years of art and community at the Utah Arts Festival, June 18th through the 21st at Library Square. Hundreds of artists and performers, visual arts, live performances, culinary arts, and more. Details and tickets at uaf.org.
All right, Jill, you're pretty sure you know which one of these is the winner, I think, don't you?
Yes, I do. I'm
Okay.
definite.
All right. The first one that we presented earlier was called Blow by Betty Had 'Em Going. That's a guy in Florida arrested after leading the Flagler County deputies on an unusually slow chase. He was on his unlicensed blue motorcycle that he called Blow by Betty. No lights, sounded like a weed eater motor. This pursuit barely made 40 miles an hour. Finally, the guy tipped over, and the motorcycle or whatever it is pinned his leg, so that he couldn't get up and run away, and the cops got him. Boner candidate number 2, but Liam Neeson needs my help. This is an old woman who is apparently not in her right mind, has been duped into sending someone money, someone who's impersonating Liam Neeson. Really need your help. What was it? My daughter.
My daughter's been kidnapped.
That's right.
I need a gift card for Fortnite V-Bucks to get her.
So she got in trouble. Not only was she giving this scammer money, but when her family members confronted her, she got violent with the family members and slugged a couple of them. And then boner candidate number 3, there has been no correction. Hegseth still doesn't think you're Christians. A weekend in which many political and religious people in Utah were outraged over a Department of Defense decision to exclude the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints from a list as being Christian. The Pentagon has reversed the classifications. They still haven't said, "Oh, we do think you're Christians." Pete Hegseth doesn't think you are.
No,
but I don't know why everybody's so grateful that the Defense Department has done this. I would still be angry. Anyway, those were the 3 candidates. Jill, who was the winner?
That would be boner candidate number 3.
It is, in fact, number 3. Congratulations. You're going to get those arts.
you.
You're welcome. You're going to get those Arts Festival tickets. Hang on, and Katie will tell you how to do that.
Hang on. All right.
There's a huge box of pastries here.
Just from some guy.
Just from some guy in the chat room.
Mm-hmm.
And
from Vosens.
And they're gigantic cinnamon rolls, and they're it looks like cream puffs, and
we're supposed to save a cream puff for Katie.
They're not cream puffs though, but they are filled. They're
You know what I mean.
Incredibly kind, but there is so much food this morning.
And there's more to come.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I'm bursting at the seams.
And Katie brought us
tiramisu.
Tiramisu cake that she brought us for herself. A tiramisu cake. But she did a really nice cake topper for it.
Yes.
And I can't. I did half of that shake, and I can't. I'm full. I can't. And it aggravated my trench mouth.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does Dawson want the rest of my shake? No?
No. Dawson won't eat after anybody.
You won't?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well, I can pull my spoon out and you can get your own.
Yeah.
I thought it was nice that Lakai just didn't seem to have any. She's okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
What if she had rejected it? Would you
I wouldn't have
offended?
blamed her. No,
Yeah.
I would have said, I understand.
Uh-huh.
You know, a lot of people are. In my family, my wife and my child particularly, they swap stuff all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I can't finish this. Will you? Here, you finish it. And, you know, that kind of thing.
Well, it's different with family. I don't know why. But
I don't
it
know
is.
why it should be.
Yeah.
You know, it's.
All right. We'll take a break. We'll be back with some big boy news after these. Stand by. Larson HVAC and Plumbing. During our Hello Yeah What feature, we had a person call in and said that they were very impressed with Larson HVAC. Came in, took care of the air conditioning. But think about your water heater. A lot of homeowners don't think about that. They wake up to a cold water shower or find a leak in their utility room. What most people don't realize is that water heaters can start having problems once around 6 years old.
Yeah.
That's why we always recommend to have our friends at Larson HVAC and Plumbing come and take a look before a small issue turns into a big mess. And right now, Larson is offering $600 off of a new 50-gallon water heater. And they've worked on my water heater. They always do a great job. They just don't swap out the tank and leave. They make sure everything's brought up to code. You know, like earthquake straps, expansion tanks, all the details for your long-term. Integrity is the main reason that we trust Larson, though. They're not there to sell you things that you don't need. They fix what needs fixing, explain your options clearly, and they treat you right. So if your water heater's getting older, don't wait. Give them a call, 801-930-5450, or click larsonhvac.com/X96.
Summer is here. I don't need to tell you that. Just look out the window. And you.
Mark Ronson featuring Bruno Mars.
Okay.
Owing a considerable amount of money to the James Brown estate and the Rick James estate.
I would say.
I requested that this morning.
I like that.
Pretty tasty, I must say.
I'm not a Bruno Mars fan.
I'm going to make you one.
No, I don't think so. I think it's Mark Ronson.
No, it's
and
no, I can tell you it's Bruno Mars, and here's why.
Why?
Because it rips off a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's
not ripped. Inspired
and
by.
I'm not saying it in a bad way.
Yeah, you're right.
You know,
it's probably so it's Bruno Mars sounding as much as he can like somebody else.
Somebody else. Yeah.
But it was enjoyable.
It was. Normally, I don't.
I'm glad that somebody is still making that kind of music.
Exactly.
So that makes me happy.
Yeah, I mean,
because I do love that kind of music.
Beck had to do it a few years ago.
Yeah,
which was kind of odd, but so are you okay, Gina?
I got my song request. I'm great. Why?
Oh, okay. Is that I guess that's what it was. Usually you have a greeting for me.
I had my headphones on. I was uptown funky. I had no time for you.
Gina's got so much funk.
I don't. That's why I have to add it to my life.
I've seen her. I've seen her dance. She's got the. See, I don't dance. Because
you know better?
Because I know I look silly. I know I look like a white guy. I have to be really, really, really drunk.
And you probably haven't even done that in a long time.
Been a really long time.
There are mornings when we're playing a song.
Oh, do I do it and not realize I'm doing it?
And we've been meaning to have an intervention.
Do I sometimes dance and I don't realize I'm dancing?
Sometimes you air guitar.
Do I?
Yeah.
And I don't know I'm doing it.
And air drum. And
that's terrible.
Yeah.
The last time I remember dancing, I believe, what was that band that used to play at all like Green Street, and I want to say, they were like Solid Groove or Solid Gold or
I don't know.
And they, and they put
the
on
Disco
the wig.
Drippers?
Disco Drippers. There we go.
Drippers.
The Disco Drippers. And I remember when at Trolley Square, when Green Street was there, and it was the middle of summer, and they would have cordon off part of the parking lot there, and you could just go out there and dance.
Right.
And I believe the Disco Drippers were there.
Quite possibly.
And I remember dancing there and taking off most of my clothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. You
were having a good time.
I was indeed having a great time. I was down to a shirt and boxer shorts.
Really?
Yeah. And dancing to the Disco Drippers. And I think our salesman, the guy who later became our salesman, was singing with the Disco Drippers at that time. Scott.
He was with the band at the time.
Scott, what's his name?
Yeah.
Yep. Took off most of my clothing. I was dancing with a.
I don't know how I missed that.
I was dancing. Well, you weren't there. That's how. You weren't invited.
But you'd think that word would have got out. Bill's over there.
No, I was with my actor friends.
Oh,
I do need to be drunk to dance, but I do it more often than that. I was a wedding in Idaho was the last time.
Oh, I remember you talking about that.
Yeah.
Well,
there's video evidence of this, and it's a bad thing.
Well, let's face it. I have seen people.
Right. Let's see. It's 9:21. Time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by
you guys.
Okay. What guys?
You guys.
Those guys?
You know.
Us guys.
Us guys.
Us guys.
All right.
Not me, us, you, us.
Just us guys.
Yeah.
And always remember and never, ever, ever forget.
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
World Cup fever is ready to
grip
the nation as the United States prepares to host the tournament for the first time since 1994. It's World Cup fever. Catch it. Soccer
Cup
fans,
trench mouth.
Yeah.
Soccer fans in Utah got an early taste of the international action when South Korea hosted a pair of friendlies at BYU's South Field last week. It was also announced that Bosnia and Herzegovina will call Utah its home base during the World Cup, with a training session at America First Field on June 15. That will be open to the public. Local fans wanting to see a World Cup match in person, you'll have to travel out of state. There aren't going to be any matches here, but there's a lot of opportunities to watch with a crowd on the Wasatch Front. Most games will most likely bet for a public viewing experience will be a sports bar, primarily the downtown sports hubs. Maybe Beer Bar on 2nd South, Flanker at the Gateway. Beer Bar, which serves as the official home of RSL watch parties during the MLS season, is already advertising a kickoff watch party for Thursday. Flanker is positioning itself as a tournament-long viewing hub, boasting two 20-foot LED walls and international beers and bites. So you go in there with it for an international beer, and somebody from another country will bite you. I think that's what that means.
Yeah.
Anyway. People looking for something a little closer to the stadium experience Miller Sports and Entertainment is hosting watch parties in Sandy at America's First Field, and the Jordan Commons Megaplex Theater for every USA and Mexico match, starting with Thursday's Mexico-South Africa match and the USA opener against Paraguay on Friday. Admission at the America First Field Plaza is free, promises big screen viewings and appearances by RSL and Utah Royals players. There's also an option to purchase a $40 meal package, which includes a guaranteed seat, bottomless soda, and popcorn. I don't even like soccer that much, but I'll go for that. And one meal from a variety of food trucks. Megaplex Theater experience costs $40 a person as well. Includes a luxury seat, large refillable popcorn, large refillable drink, and player autograph sessions. So there are plenty, and there are plenty of ways you can find places to watch the World Cup with other people, if that's the way you like your experience. That was from the Salt Lake Tribune. There are more places listed. That's this today's Salt Lake Tribune, if you want to take a look at that and find more places. Sharon Osbourne has responded to those who are calling an upcoming AI avatar of Ozzy Osbourne a cash grab, telling them that she doesn't need your effing money. I don't need your effing money. News of an AI avatar of the Prince of Darkness was confirmed by his widow and former manager, Sharon, last month, as well as by their son, Jack, during a discussion about the future of Ozzy's brand at a licensing expo in Las Vegas. Both of them confirmed that the family had enlisted tech company Hyperreal to create the digital version of Ozzy Osbourne, who passed away last summer at the age of 76. But the move was quick to divide fans, with some calling it distasteful. And the skepticism, Jack spoke about the plans on his YouTube channel and said that they were focused on keeping it tasteful and determined to make sure it wasn't lame. He also dismissed rumors that the endeavor was essentially like hooking up an image of my dad to ChatGPT, outlining that he spoke about it with Ozzy before his death and was moving forward with it as he thinks it was something my dad would be into. Now, Sharon has defended the decision to create an AI avatar and rejected claims that she and her family are simply doing it as a way to make money.
Yeah, I don't think they need money. So I do believe that. But like, what is it going to be used for?
Oh, probably, for McDonald's commercials.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, just
you're not wrong. Yeah.
I know. Just it'll be, for watches.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this! This is Timex. There's a brand new Timex watch.
I was gonna say, can they capture the cadence of his ineligible?
Yeah. I mean, she
voice?
can defend that, but can she defend those lips?
I know.
Bring
I
that
saw
picture
that.
back.
Oh, I didn't see it. What is it?
She's had some work done.
Yeah.
Oh, Sharon. Oh, Lord.
She can't defend that.
Oh, well, okay. Let's see. Mira Sorvino.
Oh, yes.
And Lisa Kudrow are officially reuniting for a movie I never saw because I don't think it was for me.
Yeah.
But it was a big hit, as I recall. Romy and Michelle, now in production for an exclusive streaming on Hulu. So it was Romy and Michelle's high school reunion. And this is just going to, well, I don't know what it's called.
Maybe it's called Romy and Michelle.
Yeah, I guess it's just Romy and Michelle. And it'll be several of the cast members are back, including Janine Garofalo.
Oh, really?
As Heather.
I didn't know she was in the first one.
Alan Cummings as Sandy Fink. Cameron Manheim as Toby, and Julia Campbell as Christy. And then new additions, Keegan-Michael Key will be in it, Rob Hewell, Brecklin Meyer, Patrick Warburton, and Nathan Lee Graham.
Oh, maybe I should watch the first one.
The original film followed two unsuccessful 28-year-olds who fabricate careers to impress former classmates at their high school reunion. So this is going to be a film, I guess. It's not going to be a series.
Mm-hmm.
For Netflix.
Yeah, or Hulu and Disney.
I like Mira Sorvino, and I like Janine Garofalo.
So, East Coast and West Coast butter are different.
Is it?
Apparently. We've all had realizations that make us feel like we're living a lie. Like when you discovered that it was Berenstain Bears, not Berenstein Bears.
Sure.
You remember? You always thought it was Berenstein Bears,
like the Mandela effect, or
it's Berenstain Bears.
Yeah.
Well, a tweet about butter has spawned another one of those whoa moments.
Okay.
In January of 2022, Panic Incorporated co-founder Cable Sasser tweeted an ad for a smarter butter dish that promises to hold both West and East Coast butter, and shows two differently shaped sticks to represent each. His accompanying text summed up the reaction of many that many people had, which was, what? The ad appeared to be for a product called Butter Hub, which promised to solve everyday problems that plague butter eaters thanks to its size accommodations, magnetic lid, extended feet, scoop ramps, and scrape edge. Sasser followed up his initial tweet with "still learning new things every day," a sentiment echoed in the replies. But there are two sizes of butter sticks, and that idiots previously designed butter dishes that couldn't fit both types. East Coast butter tends to be sold in long, narrow sticks. And West Coast butter, shorter, fatter, stubbies, they're called.
Okay. Yeah, and this is as revelatory as Berenstain Bears versus.
I think it's more so.
Aren't they both life-changing?
I'm floored by this information.
The size of my butter wasn't what I expected.
Yeah, there you go.
We talk about butter a lot when I'm filling in.
Hey, that's right.
Yeah, we
like butter.
I got nothing against.
Don't
butter.
waste my time with that unsalted stuff.
No,
okay?
No,
I agree.
I think unsalted butter is stupid.
It is.
If you salted butter is infinitely better. And you say, well, but you want to be able to control the salt.
I need to see the original post about the sizing stuff.
Sizing?
So I can see the controversy online. Because
Okay, I'll show you where you can find. Oh, it's on Huffington Post.
Okay.
East and West Coast butter is different. We've all been living a lie, it says.
Yeah.
So that's what it says.
It's just the size. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like European butter versus American butter. That is life changing.
Yeah.
Once you had real butter in Europe,
Oh, there's articles from the last couple of years
Yeah.
explaining this when I Google it.
All right.
Okay.
Well, you can look at it after you give us the weather.
Okay. Weather. We are currently sitting at, it says here, 69 degrees here in Salt Lake with a 20% chance of rain and or thunderstorms later today. That will climb to a high of 78 tomorrow. Basically the same thing the day after that with nothing but sunshine after today. And that is your weather.
Thank you.
Listen to Radio from Hell.
I went to the phone store yesterday because there was a little icon on my phone that I didn't know exactly what it meant. I hadn't seen it before, and so I thought something might be wrong with my phone. And I go in there, and I was only there for 5 minutes because the person who helped me was very knowledgeable.
Was helpful.
And went, oh, this and this. Oh, look, here's what it is. For some reason you're mobile. It's there. Now it's gone. Here, fine. And but the person who helped me, her name was Heaven. And I said, is that your real name, Heaven? Is that your real? Yes, it is. And I would have liked to have chatted with her a bit more about that name. Well, why did your parents name you that? And has it caused you any problems?
Why would you think it would cause her problems?
It's because it's so lofty. It's unusual and it's lofty, and it's the kind of thing that a lot of kids would make fun of because kids will make fun of almost anything.
Just about anything, yeah.
My mother's name, Nola, her parents, my grandparents, named her that because they were looking for a name they didn't think kids would make fun of at the time.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
No.
Didn't work. But that was a specific thought in their mind.
Yeah.
We want to give her a name that nobody will make fun of.
Yeah.
But I didn't get. I'd like to. I wonder if it causes her any problems.
It's my parents' favorite Talking Head song.
I mean, I can think of other names that would give you more problems than heaven.
More like hell.
Like Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
That's
yeah.
Jermaine Jackson's.
No, yeah,
nickname,
except
Your
if
Majesty.
you're part of the Jackson family, nobody's going to give you crap
I guess
about
probably not. But.
It makes sense when.
There are a lot of people named Nevaeh.
Nevaeh, yeah. I've heard that.
Which is heaven spelled backwards.
Oh.
That's
I didn't
what
know
that
that.
is.
Nevaeh.
Yeah.
Ah.
So.
And Prem is MERP spelled backwards. I don't know.
Doesn't help.
I'm going to name my
either
kid
way.
Prem.
This is a good reminder, though. We love to help you with baby names because we will run through all of the negative things that could possibly come from naming your child something. Or sometimes we have people that say that the parents are arguing about the name, and we'll help break the tie.
We'll help break the tie.
You can just email us your baby names. radiofromhell@x96.com.
No, I liked that name, Heaven. I thought
I think it's a great
that's
name, yeah.
delightful. That's charming. It's sweet, but maybe you could name somebody Afterlife.
Well, that's not a good name.
No,
Heaven's a good name, but
What are other words for heaven?
paradise.
Yeah, paradise.
The Andorian term is unpronounceable.
How about
To the Klingons, it's Vortavor.
celestial kingdom?
No, that's too long. It's-
Just celestial.
All right.
In the Clyde Collective, we know how to have a good time. Come show. Colors, bright lights, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend. Let's go.
All right. So 9:35.
So I was looking. I've had this in my file for quite a while, and it says there are plenty of common knowledge facts that we don't realize that we don't know.
Okay.
Until somebody else points them out. For instance, like ask most people which planet is closest to the Earth. What will they say?
Closest to the Earth?
Yeah, which planet is closest to the Earth?
Venus?
You're tempted to say Mars.
That's what most people would say is Mars, but Nick is
But it's
correct.
Venus.
It is Venus, followed by Mercury.
Oh.
So this guy on Reddit says, well, what's your biggest how do people not know this fact?
Okay.
And a bunch of people posted. The first one, this seems really stupid to me. I don't know how people could not know this, but it said this guy posted, the Underground Railroad was not a literal subterranean locomotive.
Do people not know that?
Apparently.
Okay.
It was not a railroad at all. It was not on tracks.
Right.
So
I actually don't know the history of why it's called the Underground Railroad specifically,
Because
but I know it has nothing to do with
because
locomotives.
it was designed. It was a series of safe houses that was kind of designed to move people out of the South where they were enslaved to parts of the country where they could be free people.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Number 2, green peppers are just immature red peppers that were harvested before they were ripe.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about yellow peppers?
I didn't know that.
What about yellow peppers?
That's different.
Just a different thing altogether?
Yellow and orange, I think, are different altogether.
Yeah, there's yellow, orange, and red, right?
Yeah.
And green. I don't know. I'm not sure. Percentages are reversible. This is math. I don't get this at all. Percentages are reversible. Like 8% of 25 is the same as 25% of 8. And one of them is much easier to do in your head.
Okay. 8% of 25 is the same as...
25 is 25% of 8.
There's no way that applies to just all random two numbers.
It's what it says.
If it's math, I'm lost.
Copy and pasting, Control-C and Control-V.
Yeah.
The number of people who go through life working in a corporate office and have no idea about that.
I only learned it once somebody showed me this on this system here that we run the board with that plays the music.
I forgot that because I now always just use my mouse and,
You
copy and paste that way.
Yeah.
With the mouse. But I don't. I'd forgotten. But I remember. I did know that.
Most people don't know all of these things?
Yeah, a lot of.
Okay. All right.
Jalapenos.
I'm just making sure I understand the list.
Jalapenos and chipotles are the same peppers. Chipotles are just smoked jalapenos.
I guess I never thought of it.
I never bothered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild. That's 2 pepper origin facts in this list.
Butterflies have 4 wings, not 2.
I mean, I knew that, but
technically, yeah,
I didn't think about it.
The Better Business Bureau is not a government agency.
It is not.
They don't hold any legal power whatsoever.
Wow.
Now that I did not know. I thought that you could.
Yeah.
You
would think with it being called bureau,
they can't shut you down. They can't,
So what's the point?
It's just a rating system.
Oh.
It's just a rating system.
Okay.
And it's not as...
So it's Yelp, essentially.
Kind of, yeah. Kind of the precursor. And it's not as prevalent, I don't think, as it used to be.
Yeah, it's not. I think because people realized, they can't help me.
I don't know why anybody would know this. All Visa credit cards start with 4, a number 4. All MasterCard credit cards start with a number 5. All Amex with a number 3. Discover with a number 6.
Wow.
Well, that's interesting because I always wondered how whenever I'm buying something online with my credit card, how they know that it was an Amex or whatever.
Well, we don't want to share that fact. Criminals are getting ahead of the game with that one number.
I think this is kind of odd. Flammable and inflammable mean the same thing.
Huh? Why are they different words then?
I don't. It's flammable or inflammable would suggest to me that it is not flammable.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't see how that means they mean the same thing.
Should it be unflammable?
I'd like to see this explained.
Yeah, we need an English teacher to explain that.
Why make a new word if one word already do?
Plants can emit screams at certain frequencies when they're in danger.
What?
Huh.
I've heard that before. Yeah.
I've not heard
You've
that.
heard a plant scream?
Yeah, they can, yeah.
What did it scream?
They're danger.
Oh.
They scream danger. I haven't. No, you asked me if I've heard them.
Yeah.
No, I haven't heard them. But
Didn't you just say you've heard them?
No, I've heard that fact before.
You've heard
Nick.
of. Okay, I misheard you.
The ancestors of whales
Okay.
lived on land and had legs.
Yeah.
Says it's shocking how many people don't know that.
What?
Oh, here.
What do they think the alternative is?
Well, they were just always in the water.
Always swimming around.
What?
I guess.
Most people think this.
Yeah, probably. As a matter of fact, I never gave it a thought, but it would seem to me that I was like,
oh, the people from Wales. Yeah, they I'm sure they live in the ocean. Like,
no,
what?
No, Nick. Not the ancestors of people from Wales.
Okay.
Actual
Yeah,
whales.
actual whales.
Then my hearing is bad. Apparently, I'm
Okay,
not hearing.
here,
any of this.
I'll read it again. This is
Yeah.
exactly. The ancestors of whales lived on land and had legs. It's shocking how many people don't know that.
Okay,
so you thought I
still-
meant people in Wales?
He thought it meant Welsh
Yeah.
people.
Well, even still, those are mammals. Like,
Well, yeah,
Yes,
but
they are.
whales are mammals. All right.
okay.
You can't actually see the Great Wall of China from space with the naked eye.
No, you can't.
But many people believe that you can. Like you look out the space shuttle window and you
Yeah.
can see it.
okay, that's maybe the first one on this whole damn list that I think most people think.
Let's see. Peanuts are not nuts.
Well, it's right there in the name.
They're legumes.
All right.
Approximately 20% of people with a peanut allergy are also allergic to lentils.
Yeah, the whole flammable, inflammable thing is.
Somebody explain it.
This is flammable and inflammable mean exactly the same thing. A substance can easily catch fire and burn quickly. The prefix in inflammable comes from the Latin meaning into or to cause, rather than English meaning not.
I got it.
Non-flammable is the correct term that you would use.
Here's one that I made the mistake tell 20 years ago or something.
Mm-hmm.
I would say I've got to get something out of the freezer to thaw it.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to thaw it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No, you would say
I would,
unthaw.
I would always say unthaw.
Right.
I need to take the hamburger out of the freezer and unthaw it, which means I'm not thawing it. I'm freezing.
It's like irregardless. People misusing that.
The moon is out during the day just as much as it is out during the night.
Now that I did not know.
It's just always there.
You just can't see it.
You just Let's see. An undercover cop doesn't have to tell you they're a cop.
No, you have to tell me you're a cop if you are one.
Cops can lie to you, but you can't lie to cops, even if you're innocent. Don't talk to the police without a lawyer.
Exactly. Don't say anything to them. Don't do their job for them.
Not everyone has. This is fascinating because I can't quite picture or imagine what it would be like. Not everyone has an internal monologue. Just a voice that goes on and narrates. When you're not talking, there's a voice inside that sort of narrates life as you go along. Some people, thoughts are purely conceptual. They don't have a voice in their head.
Okay.
I don't know what that would be like.
Similarly, some people can't envision objects in their head, like a physical. I think the example used is like an apple. Some people can think of the concept of an apple, but if you were to think of an apple and rotate it 360 degrees in your head, like some people can't do that. Yeah.
Oh.
I would be afraid of bruising the apple. I wouldn't do that.
Just to finish this up, our Ed Brass is texting and said, so Nick thinks that Aquaman is Welsh?
Apparently.
Look, my hearing's not good. That's the takeaway from this conversation.
Yes, exactly. All right. Well, let's play some messages, play a song, and crawl towards the exits. Coming up after these. Stand by for all of that. Haster Games is at 6831 South State Street. Graduation is happening for a lot of people. Visit Haster Games to pick up a gift certificate or a new board game. They have a whole bunch of traditional family board games, but they specialize in the tabletop role-playing type stuff like Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons. You can get your dice, your figures, your paints, all the latest board games. Haster has it. The grim dark future of the 41st millennium is shaking with new releases for Warhammer 40K. Protect the Imperium from large threats with a new Imperial Knight Destrier, or serve the forces of chaos with the new Iron Warriors Combat Patrol. All that and more available at Haster Games. Now, they do have a website, hastergames.com, but I really do suggest that you go in there and take a look at all of the stuff that they have. You'll be amazed. 6831 South State Street, Haster Games. Haster has it.
I have it's actually a list, Carrie. It's a Halloween list.
Halloweeny?
Mm-hmm.
List of...
It's 11 spine-tingling hauntings said to be true in Utah.
Said to be
Said
true.
to
Well,
be
then
true.
it must be fact then, right?
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
I'm gonna put my logical, scientific mind to this.
Okay. Number 1, the White Lady of Latuda.
Oh yeah, I've heard about this.
The little town of Latuda was a booming mine town at the turn of the 20th century, but in 1927, an avalanche ripped through the town, killing several residents. A woman in a white dress is often seen wandering around the vacant buildings. Many people believe she's the widow of a miner who died.
I think this one's true.
Number 2,
Okay.
young girl's ghost at Moon Lake.
Oh yeah.
If you go camping at Moon Lake in the high Uintas, you might run into the ghost of a young girl. Several campers have reported she appears in broad daylight, soaking wet and shivering. As they try to give her assistance, she disappears right in front of them.
Well, if it's on Facebook, it must be true.
I think it's true.
Clem, the Civil War soldier at Fort Douglas.
Clem, right up there by the University of Utah.
Fort Douglas is said to be home of several ghosts, but Clem is the most popular.
Why?
He's thought to be a Civil War soldier who was murdered by a disgruntled private at the fort in 1899. Clem is short and stocky. Have you seen him, Bill?
I have.
He has a beard. He's often seen wandering among the headstones at the Fort Douglas Cemetery.
Yeah.
Facebook says it's true.
Speaking of cemeteries, Salt Lake City Cemetery is the final resting place for more than 125,000 people.
It's just lousy with ghosts.
Visitors report hearing footsteps, seeing orbs, hearing the cries of people.
Yeah.
Some have even seen children running around the cemetery who disappear into thin air
Yep.
when approached.
Now, Steph in our chat room, who I trust implicitly when it comes to politics and news, she says that the White Lady is real.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Ghostly children at Murray Park. Sometimes ghost stories pop up in unexpected places. Murray Park is a beautiful park, shady trees, plenty of grass for picnics, 4 different playgrounds. People at the park often report seeing a young boy and his little sister on the playground. They both seem distraught, but the kids disappear when people approach.
Well, they want to go help them, but then they're ghosts.
So far, you've agreed with all these,
I think
Bill.
and I know I've seen Clem.
The Legend of Dead Horse Point State Park is a horrifying tale.
Oh, it sure is.
It's said that cowboys were poaching horses from the native people in the area and drove the horses to the natural corral on the peninsula of land that sits far above the Colorado River. Then the thieves abandoned the horses who died of thirst. Campers at the state park report hearing the stamping of hooves and whinnies of horses late into the night.
Facebook says it's true.
The ghost of Holken Olson, the first owner of the Shooting Star Saloon.
Oh, up in Huntsville.
Utah's oldest continuously operating bar is said to be haunted by its original owner. Holken Olson was apparently quite a character. He owned and operated the bar all the way through Prohibition. Several staff throughout the years claim to have seen him, and they say he often turns the lights on after they leave.
What? Well, that's not very energy conscious.
He doesn't care. He's a ghost.
Yeah, it's...
American Fork Canyon is beautiful, but many people claim that it's full of unexplained paranormal activity. Timpanogos Cave is said to be haunted by spirits who brush up against people during the cave tour. You've done the tour, Bill.
I have, and several spirits rubbed up against me rather vigorously.
Now, did this happen, though? People have reported ghostly hitchhikers, plague drivers, who then, after they leave the cave, they come with them.
Yeah.
So you're telling me...
Hitchhiking ghosts.
Beware of hitchhiking ghosts.
Yes.
At Timpanogos, yep.
It might seem odd to find ghosts at a municipal building, but some people who work at the Salt Lake City and County building, we'll have to ask Mayor Mendenhall about this, swear that it's haunted. It's thought that at least 5 different ghosts haunt the halls and offices there, including 2 children, a previous Salt Lake City mayor. Oh, it's Dee Dee Cordini, don't you think?
Probably. Yeah. See, the mayor's a politician, though. She'll try to cover this up. And we know it to be true.
Grafton is Utah's most famous ghost town. Wow. It was the site of several tragedies over the years. Visitors wander through the cemetery, report hearing chilling screams, eerie laughter. Finally, this. The Purple Lady at the Rio Grande Depot.
Right down the road.
If you visit the restroom at the Rio Grande Depot, you may see a lady dressed in purple in the mirror.
Well, I accidentally went into the ladies' room, and there she was.
She's said to be a woman who got into an argument with her fiancé on the train platform. She took off her engagement ring, threw it on the tracks, and then immediately regretted her actions, climbed down to retrieve it, and was struck by a train and killed. She's seen in several different spots throughout the depot.
I think that one is true as well. I think all of those are true.
I thought you were going to bring science, Bill, but you...
Well, my scientific mind says those are all true. Because so many people have seen them and recounted the stories, it must be true.
What? There's no other explanation.
No, I don't think so.
Now, when Sue and I first moved in together, I convinced her that our house that we were in was haunted.
Why did you do
Just having a little fun?
Well, it's just, I would, fart in the next room. And she would say, "What's that?" And I'd say, "Oh, it was a ghost, clearly." It was a ghost.
The farting ghost.
Talk about gaslighting. Oh, come on.
And I
we
do
hope
mean...
you enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
Oh,
the farting ghost.
It's a ghost. All right, 9:53.
I filled out my my ballot
Mm-hmm.
yesterday.
Mhm.
Primary election. I think I had just two things to vote for. And then I was looking at this little insert that came in the ballot here, and it says, warning, if you have a valid Utah driver license or a valid Utah state identification card, failure to provide the last 4 digits of the license or card number may result in the ballot not being counted.
Okay.
And there's a place there. There's 4 little. So I just put the last 4 digits of my Social Security in there.
Okay.
And down below it says, notice, beginning in 2029, you will not receive a ballot by mail unless you request to receive a ballot by mail.
Oh, boy.
You may request to receive a ballot by mail at vote.utah.gov. If you are unable to make a request online, contact your county clerk's office at the following number for instructions on how to make the request in person or by mail. This is it seems like a small thing in a way.
Yeah.
But it is more of this meddling in the free election process in our country, more of this meddling, trying to screw it up, trying to cast doubt on things.
Yep.
And I feel as though the Utah election officials probably feel that they were bullied into doing that. I guess the legislature. I think the Utah State Legislature passed a law that said this is how it'll have to be.
Yep.
Because they're kowtowing to forces that would like to cast doubt or control elections.
And it's not based on evidence.
And you think I'm being paranoid? I more and more think I am not being paranoid when I hear that right after the midterms you'll start seeing National Guard troops being beefed up in states.
There's no evidence of any tampering or election fraud, and anytime they brought something to court, it's been thrown out. No evidence.
No.
Right.
Let's see. There it is. That's the promo.
You ready?
I think so. Okay. Yeah. On Wednesday's Radio from Hell show, we're celebrating 40 years and 1 day of being on air.
Maybe one day that thing in your life that bugs you will magically disappear with the help of Things That Must Go.
Send in your Things That Must Go to radiofromhell@x96.com with the subject line, Must Go. We might read it on air.
40 years and 1 day. Celebrate with us on Wednesday's Radio from Hell show on X96.
And on that note, congratulations, guys. Seriously.
I think we should continue this for the whole next year if we're on the air that long. 40 years and 2 days.
As you should.
40 years and 3 days.
Uh-huh.
All right. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
Remember who you are and what you stand for.
Nick, you going to stick around?
I suppose so.
All right. Nick is next.